Noon and 6 p.m. Lisa G. Following all the top stories.
By the way, guess who I was sitting next to at lunch at this place? This place, Fred's on the top of Barney's. You ever go there?
Yeah.
This restaurant on the top of Barney's?
No, I haven't been to that.
Very, very good food.
Very nice place. Very good food.
Julie Chen.
Oh, really?
Man, she's at Barney's every minute.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like she had bags. I guess she just spends a shitload of money.
Yeah, she had bought out the store.
Yeah, and you know, I don't know, I wasn't as impressed with her as you seem to.
I know what you mean.
Maybe I caught a bad angle or something.
Nah, she's not as hot as I thought she was.
It wasn't like blown away.
She might be a bit of a butterface.
Yeah.
She got a great body.
Yeah. Yeah.
I saw some cankles. That's all I'm going to say.
Did you really? Julie Chen is married to Leslie Moonves. That's got to age you.
Right.
You know, it can't be fun. I just know I know his soul. I've seen the darkness of it. That woman cannot be having a party with that guy.
It's not funny.
She doesn't probably trust him.
Right.
I guarantee I wouldn't trust him for 5 friggin' minutes, especially being married to him. Trust me on that. I'm not saying that because they're suing me alone.
Yeah, you know, you think it's easy getting these, big moguls and having to spend time with them. These women are doing hard time.
Let her shop away because that's her reward.
Hard time.
Julie Chen's living with a soulless human being, I guarantee you.
People in chain gangs are probably having a better time.
He looked me in the eye, man. I'm going to sue you. I'm not even sure why, but I know I am. That's scuzzy. Anyway, look at this. I feel really strange about this, and I want to get to the bottom of it. No bullshit. This just really ticks me off.
All right.
Hartford Courant is the newspaper in Hartford that it's a legitimate newspaper. I mean, it is the paper. It's like
the paper of record there.
Yeah, it's like the L.A. Times or
the Philadelphia Inquirer.
Right. Hartford Courant is the paper, right, Fred?
Absolutely. It's like one paper. Everything else is like, just fodder for your cat box.
All right, this came out Saturday, April 22nd, 2006, which was what, last weekend? 2 weekends ago? Okay. Is this for real or is somebody making this up? Mary Jones, local radio host, states that Howard Stern tried more than once to hit on her while she was married when he was at WCCC in Hartford.
I asked you about this a few weeks ago, and you said you didn't even know who she was?
I never heard of her. Maybe it didn't sink in when you asked me. I thought you were kidding. Okay. All right, here it is. First of all, this guy says, check this story out. If you read it, the years don't even coincide with Billy Joel's career. Is she some sort of scam artist? Piano Man was a hit in 1973, and when she brings up Howard again at the end of the article, you might want to show this to Howard. All right, so let's listen to it. With Billy Joel coming to Hartford for another performance tonight, Mary Jones, who hosts a daily 1-hour afternoon show called the Mary Jones Midday Magazine on WDRC AM 1360, recalls an encounter she had with Billy Joel in 1975. She tells how she and her college roommate went to Colorado for a skiing vacation, and while in Boulder, walking into a small dingy bar for a mid-afternoon beer. The place was almost empty, she says, almost as though she's reciting lyrics to a Joel song. And there sat Billy Joel playing at the old piano. In 1975, he wasn't the superstar that he is today, Jones said, but he was getting real big, and his Piano Man song had just hit the charts. My friend who's always the pretty one in the circle, you know how everyone has a pretty friend and all that. Anyway, I watched him for a while. When he was done, he came over, sat down, and talked with us. And surprisingly, again, Betsy, the pretty one, who always got the attention of all the guys. All right, this is all Billy Joel crap. But anyway, wait, where's the Howard Stern shit?
It should be at the end of the article, and there was also...
All right.
The other one from before.
Okay. All right, and then she goes into this whole Billy Joel thing. So she says she wasn't interested in pursuing him because he was married, and she was, okay. So there was kind of a disparaging thing about Billy Joel being married and hitting on her. Okay, so we don't have to go through that whole thing.
I thought he was hitting on the pretty one.
Yeah, I don't know. You know what? I don't have time to read this bullshit, but I'll read you the part about me. And not like we asked, but Jones turned the clock ahead several years to when she met Howard Stern while he was a radio host in Hartford.
So this is like the second time she's mentioned it, because there was like one article someone brought to our attention that was mentioned once before.
Oh. Yeah, that's
now this is a new article with,
quote, this. He started calling me and asking me out. Now, I'll swear on the life of my children. I'll swear on anything. I'll swear on a stack of fucking Bibles. I've never heard of this woman. When I was in Hartford, I was beyond faithful to my wife. I didn't look at another woman.
Even if you had been single, you weren't the type of person who would call people and beg them to go out with you.
He started calling me and asking me out. He, too, was married, so I wouldn't go out with him. His wife approached me at a United Way agency fair, introduced herself, and threatened me that if I ever spoke with Howard again.
What?
I didn't want to talk with him in the first place, but he kept calling me at home. Another married man, had I known.
Did you ever go to a United Way thing?
I never went to United Way. I don't know if my ex-wife did. I know my ex-wife might have told me that she went to visit Mary Jones because I'm calling to... I mean, you know Allison. Has she ever mentioned this to you?
Absolutely not. Never.
This is such a friggin' slanderous, libelous lie. And the Hartford Courant just prints it like she says it, so therefore it's true.
Well, it's her story. She's sticking with us.
Gary, why don't you ask Mary Jones to come on the air with me, whoever the hell that is?
All right.
Never even heard of this bitch.
You know what we should do? Have her come in here.
Yeah.
And do a lineup. Have, 3 to 5 women stand there and see if you can pick out Mary Jones.
I wouldn't be able to. I never heard of her. I never hit on anyone in Hartford.
Apparently,
you knew me back then, Fred.
Apparently, she does a radio show on WDRC, like AM, like 12.
Well, that's what it says here. Yeah. Good for her.
I just thought...
What a desperate, evil woman.
Is it possible you did it as an on-air bit? Like
no.
On air? It makes sense.
I didn't call her on the air. I didn't call any... She
sounds like this was repeated calls. He wouldn't do... What kind of bit would that be?
And that my ex-wife confronted her over this? There's just not any truth to it. Allison and I never had any infidelity in our marriage or even an argument about some.
But it shows how faithful you've been that they have to bring up something 30 years, someone just accusing you of asking them out.
I mean, I've said to my audience and anyone else who will listen is that I was faithful to my wife. And, this is a woman saying I wasn't.
This woman is saying you were faithful only because she wouldn't go with you.
Yeah. Yeah, by the way, that's an excellent point. I mean, isn't that kind of crappy?
Well, what do you think is going on in her head?
I don't know.
She obviously thinks this happened to her.
I guess she's probably some ugly cow who has fantasies of everyone hitting on her, including Billy Joel.
And she has to turn them down.
Yeah. Mary Jones.
But, there are a lot of people who think they've been with you, think they've seen you. I mean, we've gotten calls over the years. There are girls who say, remember the time we had in the bar, blah, 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 a few nights ago?
But she's saying, not only did I call her repeatedly, but Allison went and
True.
I mean, this is insanity.
This is a total fantasy.
This is like total bullshit.
Yeah.
I don't. I'm a little freaked out by it. Actually.
Well, let's get her on the phone.
This thing was filed. I mean, it's on the web too, like on their ConnecticutNow.com. Somebody by the name of Patricia Saramet wrote this.
We'll get her on the phone.
Yeah. No, Patricia Saramet just wrote what she said.
Yeah, but I'd like to get somebody on the phone. That has something to do with
this woman obviously is looking for publicity. Let's get her on the phone.
Yeah, well, I'd like to. I would love to.
Things of this nature.
Yeah, I mean, believe me, I wouldn't bring it up if I wasn't so confident about it. I mean, I want to hear her prove that I did this.
I thought that was the weirdest. I mean, and then when I saw that story, especially with Billy Joel, I'm going like, this is even bullshit. Even that story is bullshit.
Why?
Because Piano Man was already a hit. She said this happened in 1975. He had already had 2 albums under his belt. He wouldn't be playing in a hotel at that point in his career.
Right.
Do you know a Marion Jones? Did you know of this woman when you were
know
there?
her, Fred?
I've been trying.
We were there together.
I've been trying to get some information.
Who's Mary Jones?
I've been trying to get information. All I can get is she's a personality on WDRC, and they have this picture of her, and it's weird. She looks like an older version of your ex.
Let me see.
Which is weird.
Mary Jones. I never saw this woman in my life. And no offense to her, but, honey, I wouldn't look at you.
Well, I mean,
but I've been trying to get a bio. I've been trying to search on Google, and I can't get any information.
This chick's really fucking ugly. I mean, she just really is. I mean, I am too, but
maybe it was 30 years ago. She really that ugly that she couldn't have been good looking in her youth?
I never heard of this woman. I've never seen this woman, and she's seriously ill if she's going around doing. Unless this story is a fake, because you got it off the internet, right?
Well, the Hartford Courant ran it.
Yeah, well, it's still printed off the internet. Maybe someone used their tagline or what do you call that? Their masthead or some bullshit. You know.
Yeah.
This is bull. Gary, you track her down. I want to talk to her. All right, hey, I got to take a break. Amy Miller's coming in. She's a former stripper who started a group to help strippers stop stripping. That sounds like a dumb idea.
Call her radio show today.
I will.
Has any listeners?
Call the radio station when they open at 9. I just tried calling on the regular call. I'll get her. Don't worry.
Well, maybe Benji or Fred can give you some help with that. All right, I got to take a break. I'm going to find out why anybody would want someone to stop. Why does a stripper want other strippers to stop stripping? If someone wants to stop stripping, I mean, it's not like an addiction. Can't you stop?
Right, they can stop it.
There you go. Ooh, what do you got here? Nice. What is this?
Southside, Moby.
Oh, Moby. I like this song. That's with Gwen Stefani? Right. Yeah, I like this song. It's kind of cool. Kind of sexy. Makes me feel sexy. Touching my wiener. I'd like to bang you to this, Robin.
See myself in the
This would be pretty good.
I bet you'd be good for the minute that it lasts.
See the light come over, no.
I'm thinking of the emotional stress after we did it.
Yeah, what do we do now?
Yeah, I just got more pictures of this woman who says I hit on her in Hartford and that my wife had a confrontation with her. I've so never seen this woman in my life.
We're definitely a femme fatale, right?
Oh, please. I don't think there's anybody hitting on this woman, honestly. I think she's
all a lie.
I think she's like Riley. She's got a whole dream world going on. I'm definitely going to call her and confront her.
People would hit on me and things of this nature.
Yeah.
Hey, look, man. You hit on me.
Yeah. A woman of your stature.
I was looking at the weather report for your party on Saturday. Not looking good. What are you going to do in the event of rain?
It's 10.
That is absolutely insane.
That's insane.
Well, not appalling, just gross.
Hey, you know, we went an hour and I got to take a break. And then I see we're scheduled to speak to this Mary Jones, a disc jockey who claims when I was working in Hartford, I hit on her and that my ex-wife had to go and see her. It's a total friggin' lie.
Well, she's sticking to her story.
I spoke to her briefly yesterday, and she said, well, what does Howard want to talk about? And I said, Howard, I didn't want to get into, a confrontational thing. And I said, Howard doesn't really have any recollection of your story. And she started to laugh. She goes, well, I guess on some level I should be insulted.
Well, she should be real. Well, let's get her on the phone. Let me take this break, and we'll be back right after these words.
Where family is important and father knows best.
Oh, Bub, this is your dad. We're home. We got the birthday for cheesecakes. I done got into them, ate some of them. They're really good. Thanks a lot. Too, I was wondering about sending one of them Arkansas toothpicks to you, Coon Dick. It's about 2 or 3 years old, so it wouldn't be nasty or something. Maybe you could have a contest, people guessing what it was or something. But if you think about it, if you want me to send that coon prick, why, leave his address call and leave an address, but whatever. So thanks for the cheesecake, Bub. We'll talk to you later. Be careful.
Fatherly love, straight from Kansas. You're listening to the Howard Stern Show.
Yes, it is. All right, Mary Jones is on the phone. She is a radio host in Hartford, Connecticut, and Mary Jones makes the claim that many years ago when I worked in the Hartford market, I must have been about 20... I don't even know how old I must have been when she's making this claim, but Mary Jones claims that I propositioned her while we were in Hartford and that my ex-wife had to go and confront her. Mary, hi.
Well, I think I could use a Heineken right about now. Hi, Howard. How are you?
Okay, I'm very well. Now, let me, before I respond to your allegations, let's find out your side of the story.
Okay.
All right. Describe what happened those many years ago to you.
Where did she meet you?
Well, and I would be more than glad to, and it was many years ago for sure. It was, and I was trying to remember the year as well, and it was sometime in the late 70s, I guess, when you were in Hartford.
Okay.
And I remember it, Howard, very distinctly. I was director of a United Way agency by the name of Infoline, and we had run a full-page ad in the Hartford Courant, and you were doing your show and called up and asked me to come on the show and talk about Infoline and what the services were, and went on your show, and we had a great interview. And I remember shortly after, and you were like the nicest guy, shortly after the interview started, I said to myself, well, I don't think he's really that interested in talking about Infoline because we were just talking about lots of other things. And we had a wonderful on-air conversation. And then I remember you called me at home.
Go ahead.
And maybe twice. And just asked me out. And I was single at the time.
Asked you for a date?
Well, yes.
Tell me what I said to you.
Well, you know, I'm not sure I remember, in all honesty, in terms of exactly what you said. I remembered I was living in West Hartford at the time. I remember you called and just asked me to get together, asked me out. I don't really remember the actual words.
Yeah, okay. So you denied me my date, is what your claim is, because you knew I was married.
Correct.
Okay. So I guess the story goes on, and tell me if I have it wrong, that my ex-wife found out, who was my wife at the time that I was making these calls to you, found out about my phone calls to you. Is that right?
Well, evidently.
How did she find out about it, do you know?
Oh, I have no idea. I have no idea. What I do remember is I was at a United Way. They had agency fairs in the old State House in Hartford where all the agencies would come, and we would, stand behind our booths and pass out information on our services. And I remember she walked up, very, very pretty woman, and she worked for, and I could be mistaken, but I can kind of still picture her name tag, that she worked for, like, Jewish Family Services.
That's right, she did, yeah, that was well known.
Allison Stern, Jewish Family Services, and it was a very short conversation. She just walked up and introduced herself. She was very nice.
Yes.
Said she was your wife, and she said, Mary, all I can say is you better never talk to Howard again or else, and she walked away.
Okay. Well, all right. So your story is that I repeatedly called you for dates, and my ex-wife came up to you and said, "If you better stop speaking to Howard off the air."
Pretty much.
Okay. What would you say if I told you that's a total lie and fabrication?
Yeah, well, I suspected that you might say that.
I am not a liar, and I am not a cheating husband. And let me tell you something. When I was living in Hartford, I was fairly newly married. It wouldn't have even occurred to me to hit on a woman. And I was such a professional my entire career, I would never pick up a phone and call a woman twice and ask her out during my marriage. Not only do I swear on the life of my children, I have never called you. And not only would I bet $1 million right now, if you want to put, I don't know how much money you're worth, I would bet we could call my ex-wife right now, and she would say you were out of your fucking mind.
Well, I imagine she probably would.
Because what? She has to lie about this?
No.
Why would she? Ma'am, let me ask you something.
Okay.
Have you ever been institutionalized?
No, actually, I have not been institutionalized.
You've never been in a mental institution?
No.
Have you ever been married?
I have. I am married.
Have you ever been accused of making up other stories?
No. Oh, not at all. And, that's...
Now, didn't you say Billy Joel hit on you as well?
Well, Billy, yes.
And Fred, what did you say about the timeline of her story?
The timeline is messed up. The time that she said that she met Billy Joel, she said he was absolutely a star. She alleges it was 1975 she met. Piano Man was up for a Grammy. It was nominated in 1973. So I would hardly say that he was an unknown entity at that point in time. He wouldn't be playing a piano in a bar in a hotel. He was playing much bigger venues. So that makes me suspect that she's creating these things out of whole cloth. People will probably go like, she's being kooky. Who cares?
But Mary,
I'll make this shit up.
I am so 100% a straight shooter. I've never called a woman and asked her out for a date when I was in Hartford. Ever. And was totally faithful and devoted to my ex-wife. You are lying through your teeth.
Well, but I'm not.
You are. Maybe you got a call from some asshole saying he was Howard Stern, and I don't know what the woman was. My ex-wife, don't you think my ex-wife would have come up to me and said, hey, I know you're being less than truthful in our marriage?
Wouldn't this be like a blip in your marriage that you would remember?
Yeah, I mean, wouldn't this be something that somebody, my ex-wife or me, would remember happening?
Does she have anybody to corroborate her story?
Of course not.
Well, I mean, I actually do in terms of at the time. I mentioned it to lots of friends. You know, I'm not sure you...
Yeah, but you can't prove it was Howard on the phone.
No.
It could have been someone goofing on.
But wait a second. There is no way my ex-wife confronted her at some fair.
But my point is, it wasn't Howard Stern calling her. It might have been somebody using your name.
Fine, but then but what she's claiming is that my ex-wife got a hold of her to complain about her.
That didn't happen either.
I know.
Why would Allison be walking around with a name tag on anyway?
Well, we all had name tags on.
That's very possible. My wife, which was commonly known...
was this some kind of a conference or something where everybody was identifying themselves?
Yeah, it was a fair for all the United Way agencies. And all the United Way agencies in Hartford had tables, and we were handing out...
The only part of your story that could be true is that possibly there was some fair, but I don't even know that my ex-wife was at a fair.
Yeah, I don't know.
But whether that's true or not, I can't tell you, but I know my ex-wife never once came to me and said, I found out about you phone calling some
and she
fraud.
would have confronted you.
Yeah.
Do you ever recall having anybody on the show? Because that doesn't sound like...
I used to do a Sunday morning public affairs show. It's possible, but I don't even know the name Mary Jones.
Because that's why I wanted to ask her, were you live on the air, or were you in a studio just recording?
It was in a studio. You know, I don't remember if it was live or if we were taping.
You don't remember much except that you were hit on.
Right.
There's no way I hit on you, honey. And no offense to you, I'm not a liar, I'm not a cheat, and I'm going to tell you right now, I really wish you'd stop spreading that bullshit story. I never called you for a date.
Well, you know, and it could have been. Robin raises a good point. I can't swear that it was you who called.
Yeah, so since you can't, then why are you going around saying it? And I guarantee you, if you confronted my ex-wife, she wouldn't know a goddamn thing about you. And you're a liar.
Maybe you said to Allison, your husband has been calling me.
Yeah, great. And by the way, I think Allison would have said to me,
yeah.
And maybe she hey, I met a woman today who accuses you of calling her.
And I can hear Allison laughingly say, well, you better never talk to my husband again, and never mentioning to you because she doesn't believe it.
Here's the deal. I've also known Han for a lot of years, and I knew him at that time, and I knew him as long as he was married. And at that point in time, there was nobody who was more faithful, who was more in love with his wife than Howard. He had plenty of opportunity.
Oh, this is an out-and-out fabrication.
To cheat. People came onto him, and he turned them down.
This is somebody desperate to say they met a celebrity and got hit on.
And, you know, just the idea that you're calling her on the phone.
Right. Well, I couldn't let it go.
After an interview.
It's so absurd.
Mary, I had to call you because I'm so outraged by your accusation. I would never deny it if it was true. There's no part of this.
Because here's the deal, Mary, he's got nothing to lose at this point in time.
Yeah.
It's like...
I'd be happy to admit if I had done that.
His marriage is over at this point in time. And if it was true, I think Howard would admit it.
Well, it's just my reputation, Mary, that because I've said to my audience all along that I didn't cheat.
Well, I understand that. But, you know, why would I be saying this, Howard, if it wasn't true?
To maybe pump
I don't know. To you.
I think it's like sort of you're entering it up with someone from the Hartford Courant. And I suspect that you think this is true. I think that you're mentally ill. That's my guess with you. You're making up a story where you're the center of some sexual... Maybe your father didn't look at you, and now you're looking for the approval of some men, and you're probably trying to make up a cock and bull story. How old are you, by the way?
I'm 54.
Yeah. You're 54, and I guarantee... Boy, you know, I got to talk to my ex-wife when I see her again. I'm going to tell her about this.
Yes. Any recollection of that.
You know, what?
Do that. And
gee, it's funny how at the time in Hartford, this would have been a major blow-up in my marriage if she had to go. She wasn't the type who would just go confront some woman. She'd confront me.
I also find it curious that at the timing of this, I mean, you're certainly aware that Howard's been on television, he's been in movies and whatnot. Now, all of a sudden, this memory kind of floated up to the surface. Why now?
It just came up in conversation in a very lighthearted way with the reporter from...
Not according to the reporter.
Well, it sounds like you were telling all your friends, I think something's not quite right here.
The reporter says, and not like we asked, but Jones turned the clock ahead several years to when she met Howard Stern while he was a radio host in Hartford. So you brought it up. She didn't ask.
Well, and I don't remember exactly how that happened.
Again, I don't remember.
Well, no, but, it's...
Reply hazy. Try
My ex-wife walked up to you at a fair and said, if you ever speak with Howard again. That's just so not true.
And how silly is it? Because you weren't calling Howard. And you claim he was calling you.
And she goes, I didn't want to talk to him in the first place, but he kept calling me at home. Another married man. Had I known.
Well, no. And, Howard, what can I say? There's nothing in this conversation that I can say to prove you wrong.
Well, yes, we can. We can speak to my ex-wife.
Well, you absolutely can.
And I know that she is not comfortable coming on the air since our divorce, but the fact of the matter is I might ask her to make a special return just to answer this question, and I'll get you on the phone during it.
I would have no problem with that.
Well, of course you wouldn't.
And the thing that is so, just interesting.
This is outrageous.
Well, but it really isn't. And
oh, sure it is. In my life it is. For you it's not outrageous. You're accusing me of being a married guy who came on to you and whose wife had to go and threaten you. You're calling my ex-wife insane, who's running around threatening women, and you're calling me a cheating husband.
Well, I didn't call Allison insane.
Well, you are. You're implying that she goes... First of all, what woman wouldn't confront her husband if he was making these phone calls?
She's a harpy who runs around attacking women.
Yeah, she threatened you.
Well, as I started to say, you don't know me, I don't know you, but just...
That's right, you don't know me.
You don't know his ex-wife.
And you don't know any of us. That's why you should shut your mouth.
Well, but the thing that I do know is that, anyone who does know me would know that I don't make things up.
Oh, yes, you do. I know you do.
They don't know you make them up.
This might be the first time.
In front of God as my witness, in front of my children and their lives and my own life. I've never called you and asked you on a date, nor has my ex-wife approached you and asked you or threatened you.
Well, that is not the case.
Yeah, well.
What can I say, Howard? That's not the case.
You're a bullshit artist. Shame on you. What kind of radio show do you do?
Well, I do a show, ironically, I do a women's talk show, and it's all about very positive, upbeat aspects of life, no politics.
Yeah.
And we talk about issues of life. I have a question every week. Can I ask you a question? Here's a question.
Oh, you're repulsive.
Well, no, you asked about my show. And I have.
What is the question?
Well, the question every week on my show, I pose a different question, just a little lifestyle question. And the question this week happens to be, do you think men and women can have truly platonic relationships?
You sound crazy to me.
Well, according to her, they can't.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Well, but interesting, just taking a little poll, and today's only, Wednesday?
Wow.
How long has she been struggling in
personality?
How long has she been struggling in radio? That's my question.
Today's Thursday.
Because that's the only thing I can think of why she would bring this up.
Poor Hartford's got to listen to that crap. What station are you on? What are your ratings like?
They're pretty good.
What station are you on?
WDRC.
FM or AM?
AM.
And you got kids?
No children.
Yeah, thank God. Really, you're a liar. You're an out-and-out fabricating. The only thing I could think is, maybe somebody made some phony phone calls to her as me, but the wife thing doesn't make sense.
That totally doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Well,
I could explain this in some weird way if, somebody had made a phony phone call and said, hi, I'm Howard
if
Stern.
there was no wife story at the end of it.
But my ex-wife came up and threatened her?
She's one of the most rational people I've ever met in my life, and that is so out of her character.
I know my ex-wife would come up to me and would have said, listen.
That would be one thing, but not that person.
This is such a fabrication, and I don't know what to, I don't know what to say.
Well, but
I find it sad that she has to use your name to kind of bolster her.
Well, she believes this is true. I believe listen, Riley thinks he was on another planet.
Look, you know what? She might have had a couple of phone conversations with you to set up her situation on your show.
So you think
she's now weaved into some whole thing?
You think she flipped that?
No. This sounds like she's saying I called her directly 2 times and said, I want to go out with you.
Let's get together.
Let's get together.
She can't even remember
let me tell you something. That just never, ever happened, period. End of sentence.
Was this after, and this was after the appearance with the United Way thing on the Howard Stern show?
By the way, I don't even know that she was on the Howard Stern show. I don't remember who the hell was on the Howard Stern show for the Sunday Public Affairs show. They used to book that for me. I didn't even book that. I wouldn't even have her number.
Right.
I'd show up and I'd interview somebody.
Right.
And I did not cheat on my wife, nor did I proposition anyone, and nor did my wife approach a woman and threaten her. This is insane.
Well, I'm not surprised, Howard, that Allison didn't tell you. I mean, I can just...
Oh, you don't even know Allison. You don't even know Allison.
How would she know unless she... what, is she a detective now? She figured this out?
First of all, how would she know? How could she figure out that I called you twice? How could she figure that out?
I have no idea.
Exactly. It's a complete fabrication. What do you think? I went home and told her I called you?
He's murmuring your name in his sleep or something? What are you talking about?
Honey, you got to get psychiatric. Are you on any medications?
Are you on any antidepressants?
Honestly.
No, never have been.
Wow.
But she wouldn't tell him. He would have been walking around with, like he was riding a horse. A stick would have been shoved so far up his ass.
Yeah, like my ex-wife would have gone and confronted the woman. Brian, go ahead. You're on in Philly.
Howard, whenever someone's called a liar, they automatically jump to the defense. You call her a liar, and she says, well, Howard, I'm not surprised that you would say that.
Yeah, well, this is just an outrage. I mean, I can't even tell you what an outrage this is to me. This is the worst thing I've ever heard.
Listening from the outside, Howard, it's hard to believe her.
Alex, you're on the air. Alex, you want to weigh in on this?
Yeah, Howard, I'm sorry. Listen, it's funny how this woman doesn't know, anything else but the story, but how you asked her out and how your woman, how your ex-wife, said this to her, but yet she doesn't know anything else about the story. Maybe you should take her to court or something.
Take her to court?
He's got no damages. What
it's not a damage. I mean, I'm not even married anymore. It's just it's just I have a reputation as a man.
Your wife has a reputation as a woman, too.
That's true. I would really, I wish maybe I'll speak to Allison about this. I'm going to tell her.
Are any of the members of your family, like, schizophrenic, Mary? And I'm being serious.
Mary, what about that? Is there schizophrenia in your family? Hello?
Mary, are you there?
Mary.
Did we lose her?
Gary, get Mary back on. I don't know what happened to her.
Okay.
What line was she on?
Maybe she bailed.
I don't think so.
No, I don't think so. It's possible I disconnected her. It's very possible. I have her on a permanent lock, but I don't know how that would happen.
I think she's used to these kind of conversations.
Wow. Do you believe this?
Oh, but you know what? If you had this story, wouldn't you remember the details? She doesn't remember anything. I don't remember what you said.
She's fuzzy on a lot of stuff.
But she says you hit on her. So what was the hit?
I don't know. I am just telling you the truth. I never hit on this woman.
No, my point is you would have details, not just you called me twice. What does that mean?
It's like Monica.
I don't remember exactly how you put it, but you were trying to get together with me.
Yeah, what was your line?
Yeah, I'd like to know. You know what? I probably would be, I couldn't really deny this. It would be her story against mine, but the Allison part's outrageous.
Right.
My ex-wife going and confronting her.
That makes no sense at all.
That was the part that really, stunk like, 3-day-old fish. I mean, it's like, the other part is like, look, sometimes you talk to people and you say things and they take it as flirtatious and you're just kidding around. But the Allison thing is totally out of line.
Did she hang up?
I think she's done. I don't know if she hung up, but I guess she did. Will called her back. And he's like, just Howard wants to speak to you one more minute. And she was giving him a hard time, so I went to put the headset on to talk to her. She was gone. She said...
so she hung up.
She told, well, I don't have time anymore.
Yeah. Well, because it's an outrage. It's an outrage. I don't have time anymore. Yeah, thanks. Thanks for dropping that little bomb in the Hartford Courant.
And poor Billy Joel doesn't have any ability to defend it.
Right.
But don't you think it's weird that the Hartford Courant would print it without sort of...
But they didn't print it as fact. They printed it as her story.
I guess so.
Right. Well, the Hartford Courant used to call people and ask them for comment on stuff like that. They were hardly there. They're not the New York Times, but they're a little bit. They're not that tabloidy. That's what's weird about it. Jessica, you're on the air. Jessica Hahn.
Howard, you know what, sweetie? This woman wants so much for you to be a part of her life that she creates this fantasy. She takes a public situation like a meeting or an event that really happened, and she inserts herself with your life. She's like idolized. She idolizes you to a point where she created a whole scenario that she's been with you or met you.
Yeah.
And just because she wants so much for, even being in radio, she probably tells her friends who sit around and yenta all day that, oh, I know Howard, we're both in radio, and, oh, he hit on me, all that bullshit. It's happened to me where they take something like an event where I was at and then insert their whole other story.
You make a good point, because why would she know where Allison might not remember where she worked in Hartford. It's been so long ago.
Yeah, I know where Allison worked.
But my point is, she she's reading Allison's name tag, and it's imprinted on her brain. That's the one specific thing she remembers.
Why does she remember that and not my hitting on her and what I said to her on the phone?
And it was a public, a common place. Everybody was, where it was out, everybody could say, oh, yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
And then she's obviously just really,
It's an outrageous lie.
So you
it.
wouldn't even talk to me on the phone. You know what I mean?
I know.
You really, I got to be honest, even all the years I've known you, you always had Gary or somebody around just for this reason.
Yep.
Because you don't want to be, in that situation. You don't even place yourself in that situation.
Yep, I don't want it.
And the woman's totally making this up. I've had it happen, and I know you just never, ever, ever, nothing.
Well, what am I going to do? All right, thanks, Jessica. Thanks for weighing in. Mike, go ahead.
Yeah, Howard?
Hi.
I totally believe this woman.
Okay, why is that? Yeah.
Well, because Bubba the Love Sponge has been calling me for about 6 months. Same bullshit.
There's the nail.
Did he shock the puss?
I want to know. I want to know why this wasn't in the Private Parts movie, because I know it happened.
You know, the funny thing is too, in Private Parts, I'm such a straight shooter. I had to make up a scene where Fred and I were in a bathtub with a woman, which was really based on Jessica Hahn years later, because in Hartford, nothing like that even went down.
No. And I do recall events where women actually tried to slip their phone numbers to you or tried to entice you, and you just said, hey, and you walked away. And
Washington, D.C., Fred and I were in a weird scene where
two hot chicks.
Me and Fred, man, I'll never forget this. And Freddie knows this because we were staying at Steve Chaconis' house when we left Washington, D.C., my ex moved to Manhattan to get set up, and I was behind with Fred because we were going to make some personal appearances and we were promoting a record album. So they had a party for us one night, and two of the hottest chicks you ever saw were hanging with me and Fred.
They gave us a ride home.
Yeah, and we had I'll tell you how.
What were you guys needing a ride home?
We had no ride.
The lawyer was supposed to give us a ride home.
We had a lawyer who was supposed to give us a ride home and never gave us a ride home.
Bailed.
He bailed out on us. So the two women, and we were like, hey, this is cool. So we get in the car. They drive us to Steve Chaconis' house, and they say, we want to come in and have a nightcap. And I said,
no, thank you.
No, thanks.
Yeah.
And I still think about that chick.
You want something? I think about it, too.
In fact, I still remember her name.
I know the name, too.
Yep.
Really?
Yeah.
Ironically enough.
Yeah, and I go, wait, was it tempting? Sure. Would I have liked that? Yeah.
I saw you almost sock a porn star who went for your package once. We were on the air, and you were carrying on, doing the whole rap.
These girls were so hot, if Howard had caved in, I think I wouldn't have blamed him.
Right.
If he had done that.
But
he stuck to his guns.
This girl was going to go and try to, because Howard was talking a big game, and she was like, oh, yeah. And we were in Los Angeles, as a matter of fact, so we were at a long table. And she was sitting on the other side of the table. It wasn't like we were at a console where she couldn't get to you. And so she went under the table to try to grab your package, and you punched her.
Really? Yeah. I didn't know I ever punched anybody. I pushed her away. I don't know. I punched her.
I mean, but you were so forceful, it was like a punch because you were pushing her away.
Howard, can you do me one favor?
Yeah.
Yeah. Tell Bubba to leave me alone, and I'm going to the papers myself.
All right. You got it. I'll pass the word on. Thank you.
Bye.
Yeah, well, anyway.
And then there was that episode of the girls looking for your room in California. You hired bodyguards to keep them away.
I don't even remember that.
That was in our first trip to California. We took a bunch of listeners.
Oh, yeah, that chick was hot, too.
Yeah.
Nah, the hell was wrong with me?
I
should have banged every one of them, including that crazy bitch on the phone.
Not now.
But not now. Wow. Thank God I didn't. That upsets me for some reason.
Well, it's your reputation.
Yeah.
But in high school, did you ever think, for whatever reason, marriage or not, you'd be turning down pussy in droves?
Yeah, it made no sense.
Why is this happening to you? It's a nightmare.
Yeah, it's a nightmare. It was a nightmare. It really was. Anyway, got to take a break. We're going to play Guess What's in My Ass with Gina Lynn next. We're going to see how, we've never played this before. We're going to see how it works. We're later on in the show. Oh, there it is. Guess What's in My Ass.
God,
got a nice graphic.
Whose ass is that?
I don't know, but
I think it looks like Richard Christie.
Yeah, that ain't Gina Lynn's ass. I think that's a guy's ass.
That's awful.
Why should you be interested, is what you're saying. Why should you be interested?
Explain to us why we care.
It's almost like you're living on a lagoon for a month.
Boy, I'm really pissed that woman hung up on me. I wanted some closure with her. I'm distracted by it.
She wasn't prepared for her bullshit enough. You know.
Well, she's no Riley Martin.
No.
Yeah. The thing that's going to get her in trouble with that story is claiming that my ex-wife went and confronted her.
Right.
That's going to be, because I would have known about it.
She wasn't prepared enough. Yeah. Prepared enough for the lie. If you're going to lie, you got to be.
Yeah, that was a bad ending to put to the story.
Yeah.
The only other thing,
because it can be checked.
I mean, I know I never called her and asked her out, but
I say bring her in, put her on a lie detector.
Those are all bullshit anyway.
Did you ever call Howard Stern in Hartford?
Lisa G's here with the headlines. I'll do that too next, right after these words. G with what's going on in the Howard 100 newsroom first, and then we'll get to what's in my ass. We'll see how this works. We're going to try and turn this into a little competition. You want to get in on this, Lisa?
No.
All right.
Oh, it looks interesting over there. A lot of supplies.
Yeah.
All right. So in Howard 100 News today, you ever hear of I believe it's called a mamoni? It's an Italian expression for a mama's boy.
Yeah.
You know where the Artie, he doesn't live with his mom, but his mom cooks him all the food, takes care of him.
Artie is a mama's boy.
Yes, absolutely.
There's no question. I mean, she comes over, she makes sandwiches for him, she runs his whole apartment.
She's his accountant.
Yeah, she handles his finances.
Oh, no, not accounting. No.
She is. I heard she handles...
No, I have an accountant.
But she writes checks.
She pays your bills?
Not every one of them, no.
Dude,
well,
don't you...
Actually...
Why do you want your mother knowing what kind of money you have?
Actually, she just... Actually, now she doesn't pay any of them because I just paid off my mortgage. That was the only thing she paid.
Oh. Why would your mom pay your mortgage? Why would you want to...
The bill goes to her. I have a billing address. That's her house. But that's the only bill she paid, and now she doesn't pay that.
But why would your bill for your mortgage go to your mother? I can't even understand that.
Because I put her place down as a billing address.
You put her place down as a billing address?
Yeah.
But why would you do that?
That's a long story.
But then how does she access your check to pay the...
There's a personal account that I have that she has access to that has always of some money in it to pay like a bill like that. Not all my money.
Well, you're sort of revising history.
Yeah,
I mean, she did pay your bills for a while.
No. Just the way. See, everything gets blown out of proportion.
No. Artie, you told us she found out your porn was on your cable bill.
Yeah, we caught you in the lie.
No.
Come clean.
Yeah, who are you, Mary Jones?
The cable bill she saw in my apartment. She never paid the cable bill.
She's like a wife. Like he lets his mom infantilize him.
Yes. He's never grown up.
No,
that'll admit to without question with the cooking and everything. Like
he's got the whole. That's why he can't get married.
Yeah.
No woman can compete.
Who needs a woman when you got a mother?
You're not kidding. A mother who gives into your every desire.
There's certain things a mother won't do, Robin.
She won't give you married.
Yeah.
No woman can compete.
Who needs a woman when you got a mother?
You're not kidding. A mother who gives into your every desire.
There's certain things a mother won't do, Robin.
She won't give you a hand job? Is that what you're trying to say? Sorry. So, Art, I got to admit that's tempting, though, right? Because to have the mommy take care of you all the time, it's a good feeling.
What do you mean?
No, I mean, it's hard to break free.
Oh.
That's how you get the house in Jersey, and it's even hard for you to go to California.
You couldn't even go to California, yeah.
Well, I lived in California for a while, but she would send food there,
Oh, my God.
That was great, though. That was unbelievable.
You missed his mom.
What kind of stuff would she send?
Like pizza. One time for the first birthday I spent out there when I was doing Mad TV, she sent 5 Sicilian pies and bubble wrap.
They don't have pizza in California?
Not like the kind I like here, though. There's one pizzeria, this old pizzeria, has a Casa de Pizza. It's actually...
You ever think she likes to fatten you up so that you don't get a girl?
You know,
I was always thinner when I was young.
Like your mother even knowing the kind of pizza you like, that's all so childish.
No, what your mother know what kind of food you like is childish?
Yeah, at this point in your life, she
too
should
old
be
for
so far removed, she doesn't know what you like.
Well,
my mom barely knows my name at this point.
What can I tell you?
Yeah.
I like the fact that she makes me food.
Of course, what's not to like?
Of course you like it.
Who does your laundry, the cleaning one?
Of course, she don't do it.
The mom comes in, though, and manages, like she's the house manager.
Yeah, and she decorated the apartment.
Yeah, right.
Well, she worked with a decorator. I got an interior decorator, and my mother was working with the decorator, and I was like, well, how come I'm paying a fucking decorator? I thought you were going to do it. I mean, it was... Yeah, I'm trying to... I never really saw that show. So
Alan, you're on the air. Don't worry. You're not missing anything. Go ahead, Alan.
Hey, how's it going, Howard?
Good.
Hello?
Yeah.
How now? Hey, I was listening. I'm listening on the West Coast, bud. Hey, I love it. You guys should have Richard Christie call that crazy Lady Mary and be like, hey, call her on the show. I just wanted to ask you out on a date. And give her some validity to some kind of story she can actually start telling down the road.
Yeah, we should all ask her for dates. She seems to think that we're all asking her out, or at least I am. Anyway, anything else, Robin?
Yeah, I wanted, Paris.
All right. Shifting gears, we only have a few minutes left. Mary Jones, this was early in the show. If you missed it, here's what happened when Howard confronted Mary Jones.
I did not cheat on my wife, nor did I proposition anyone, and nor did my wife approach a woman and threaten her. This is insane.
Well, I'm not surprised, Howard, that Allison didn't tell you. I mean, I can just...
Oh, stop, you don't even know Allison. You don't even know Allison.
How would she know unless she... what, is she a detective now? She figured this out?
First of all, how would she know? How could she figure out that I called you twice? How could she figure that out?
I have no idea.
Exactly.
Now, Ralph, what did you think of that whole thing?
Listen, she sounded credible in the sense of, like, what she was saying.
Well, she clearly believed what she was saying.
Yeah, she believed what she was saying. It didn't sound like she was just making stuff up, and she had some facts about where they were and stuff. But that doesn't sound like, and I completely believe Howard, too, because he was adamant about it, and at this point, like Fred pointed out, well, who gives a fuck? We're divorced.
Right.
You know what I mean? It wouldn't be that big a deal. And, it doesn't sound like Howard, and it doesn't sound like Allison, being like that. And at that point in their marriage, it was new, Howard's completely committed to it. He had better opportunity than some wacky broad. You know what I mean?
I thought Fred made a very good point. He's like, why now? Of all the times to bring this up, why now?
Right.
Dan in Hartford, you're on the wrap-up show.
Yeah, hi. I listened to Howard for like 27 years. And as a matter of fact, I listened to his first show on CCC, and I was aghast when he got fired or had to leave or whatever situation. He was great back then. The interesting point about Mary Jones, I just wanted to bring this point up. She is on a right-wing talk show right now. It's WDRC. It's 1360 AM on the dial, and I'm planning to listen at 12 o'clock, her show, to see what the exact spin is going to be on her show about this situation.
Sounds like he's giving a plug for Mary Jones.
Yeah.
No, I'm not.
So you're saying that she came on basically because she's a right-winger and kind of wanted to stick it to Howard and get the airtime?
You got it. Exactly. And I think she wants her little 15-minute, fame.
Yeah, all right. Maybe she met Allison because she did have that name tag thing and they were at a convention. That was pretty exact.
No,
and where she worked.
She clearly believed what she said. My guess is she's just switching names or somebody pranked her, one or the other. Bob in Fox Chase, Pennsylvania, you're on the wrap-up show.
It was Fred.
That guy kind of said what I was going to say. I think she was I didn't know about the right-wing part, but it just seems like she just got on the number one show for like 10 minutes of whatever she was selling, and, I don't think there was any credibility at all to her story. I think, Ralph usually sees right through those things. I mean, don't you think she was kind of like...
Well,
she could tell all her friends, hey, check me out. I just, pulled the wool over their eyes for 10 minutes or whatever.
But it didn't sound crazy. It wasn't like, Howard did me in the bat. It was some wild, crazy story. It was pretty, in the scheme of things, it was kind of innocuous, too, I don't know. It sounded like she believed it, whether it happened or not.
Hey, Bobo, you're on the wrap-up show.
How you doing there, guys?
What's up?
Yeah, I think we got to get to the bottom of this. Get Allison on the air, confront her, and then maybe get Ed Torian with the lie detector and prove this whack job that she's at home. You know, because Howard's been saying it for years. I mean, over 20 years. I got tapes at home in my archive. You know, you can see what an honest guy he was for years. He never cheated on his wife.
Archives. He's busy with archives.
Bobo, nobody's going to disagree with you. I don't know if Allison's going to come in for a lie detector test.
I think, you know what, it's done, it's over. Like, who gives a shit now, you know? You know what I mean? Who cares?
Shane, you're on the wrap-up show.
Yeah, what's up? I think that Mary woman was trying to get Howard to curse her, someone to curse so she could bring up another legal action with the FCC.
So, curse to bring... Well, that ain't going to happen on Sirius, man.
No, I know, but if she was taping it for her radio show, you know, she could have aired the tape and beat someone out, but, you know, could have brought up some kind of action on him. That's what I was getting from the whole interview.
All right. That's what Shane took away from it. I don't know if I did, but fair enough.
Everybody listens differently.
Let's go to Mitch in Oceanside. Mitch, you're on the wrap-up show.
Hi, guys. First, I want to tell you, I love the show. I've got 2 Sirius radios. Listen to it all day long.
Thanks, Mitch. Make it quick. We only got a minute left.
I think you guys jumped the shark today.
How so?
When you guys started in about people's sons dying, and when Artie and Howard were doing that whole bit about, you know, men losing sons, and that's one area you don't go to. You know, Howard being a father, if something happened to one of his kids, he would be devastated.
So what?
Oh, come on.
Have a laugh. Everything's funny, man.
I know.
Well, you found the one thing hit you, right? You know, that everything else is funny.
I have my son. Everything is great and all that. I just thought it went a little bit too far.
All right, so Mitch thinks it went over the top. Look, if you've been listening to this show, anything and everything is fair game. Yep. That's what makes it what it is. I want to thank our guest, Jamie Foxx, for stopping by.
That was kind of cool.
Plus, Robin, Artie, Will came in, Gary being here in the beginning, the great Ralph Sorella.
Hey, now.
And I'm John Hine. You've been listening to the wrap-up show.
You've been listening to... Can I come to your party?
Sure.
None of your
you
business.
have to find it.
You get on the BQE and you make a right.
Let me just follow up a couple of things here because we got a lot of tape. You know, yesterday I was really uptight and upset and humiliated by this woman who went to the Hartford Courant and said that when I was a disc jockey at WCCC in the early 80s, I actually was in the late 70s.
She was saying the 70s, yeah.
I was fairly newlywed. I was a newlywed, and she makes the claim that I hit on her 2 times, called her at her home, and that my ex-wife confronted her and told her to stay away from her man. A whole cockamamie story, which none of it was true. I spoke to Mary Jones on the air. Mary Jones hung up on me because I accused her of being a liar. Steve Langford, though, in the Howard 100 News Department, you know how Steve's a pit bull.
Oh, yeah.
He called the Hartford Courant to find out, like, do you guys check your sources? And here's a little bit of what Steve found out.
At the Hartford Courant, which published Jones' claim in the first place, apparently without doing any fact-checking, this sad explanation. Nadine Hazel, features editor at the Hartford Courant, telling Howard 100 News her newspaper does not check every story it prints to see if they're true, nor did her paper contact Stern. When asked by Howard 100 News if this reporter called up the Hartford Courant claiming to be Santa Claus, would they publish that? The answer, according to the Courant's features editor, yes, if that's what I say. Meantime, under intense questioning on the Stern Show, Mary Jones herself admits it's possible she was the victim of a prank call.
I can't swear that it was you who called.
Oh, yeah, so since you can't, then why are you going around saying it? But what about the columnist who wrote the story in the Hartford Courant, seeming to present as fact that Howard Stern was pursuing another woman in Connecticut while he was married? Columnist Patricia Saramet not returning an email from Howard 100 News. Of course not. Is she hiding under her desk?
Those people are not doing their jobs. It sounds like they need to take some journalistic lessons from the National Enquirer.
Barry Levine, New York bureau chief for the National Enquirer, telling Howard 100 News the Hartford Courant needs to go back to journalism school now.
We check things out. If somebody is telling us a story, we sometimes will assign 15 reporters to investigate their story and look under the rocks to see what's there. And oftentimes we find out that a lot of these stories are untrue.
Instead of just being so gullible as to print anything anyone says, Levine at the National Enquirer says they'll even hook up sources to a polygraph to check out their stories.
Howard is as clean as a whistle.
The National Enquirer's Levine telling Howard 100 News his magazine, famed for having the dirt on any public figure in America, has absolutely nothing on Howard Stern.
We've never found out anything about Howard that shows him to be other than a great guy.
And Levine making a point of saying the claims of extramarital excitement on the part of Stern just do not add up.
These statements that are being made by this woman to this Connecticut newspaper seem completely untrue.
If the Hartford Courant, the 46th biggest newspaper in America, ever needs to hire any more reporters, we can only recommend someone like ex-New York Times writer Jason Blair, who just loves to make up stories. For Howard 100 News, I'm Steve Langford.
Well, Steve's right. He makes a really good point. He says, it's one thing to print the women's accusations, but it's another to make it seem like it's true.
Right, no follow-up whatsoever.
Yeah.
Like, that's fine. Everybody knows Howard's a philanderer, so you can write that.
Howard's a creep.
I want to point out something that, just to make the audience understand, I was talking to a couple people that work here yesterday, pretty high up, and they were like, is Howard really upset about this? And I said, yeah. And they go, but what's the big deal? It was a bunch of years ago. He's not married anymore. I said, you don't understand something. Things like this, Howard, you have so much integrity. And I said, in a lot of ways, to some people, that's all you have. And it questions your integrity.
Well, it's the same thing with the CBS lawsuit. I'm upset because they're calling me a fraud, and it's being publicized, and there are people who read the paper and go, wow, Howard committed fraud. Because CBS says I committed fraud doesn't mean I committed any fraud. It's got to be proven in a court of law. The mere accusation, though, is a smear. And it's the same thing in the Hartford Courant. They didn't write. And another really bizarre accusation, Mary Jones says Howard Stern, who is known for, never, cheating. And
he actually hit on her twice.
It was nothing like that. They kind of matter-of-factly print like this woman like this woman's sane. Like, why don't I go to a mental institution and just print all the... Like that Ronald Reagan really is an agent of Mars, the planet, and he was here to plot against the Earth. Why don't we just print that?
Well, Billy Joel's suffering the same fate from this woman. She just says, he hit on me. Yeah, and he was married.
I would have believed that, but of course she's now saying that about me, so I know it's probably bullshit. Anyway, I am. To answer the question, I am upset about it. I don't think it's cool.
I don't think Billy's upset.
No, I don't think Billy even is aware or has time to focus on this kind of garbage like I do. He's not neurotic. Jamie Foxx, the Academy Award winner, the guy who won for Ray last year.
Yeah, he's got one of those little trophies.
You're trying to get him into an intervention, is that correct?
Yeah, the drugs are pretty bad right now.
You say that Iron Sheik is a heavy drug addict.
At home, up here when he's with me, he's perfect.
Right. What's going on, Sheik? I'm worried about you.
Well, God bless you. I respect you. Like you said, Howard, if I don't care my health, or if I don't love my heart doesn't love me either. I have to respect myself. I have to love myself. Recently, I'm perfect. Anytime I see Eric, but once in a while, I go home, Georgia. I drink beer. I smoke a little bit, maybe marijuana. That's it.
So why are you, Eric, why are you shaking your head? You saying the Sheik is lying right now?
Were you in the hospital last week? Yes or no?
My daughter.
Yes or no?
No. Yes. My daughter takes me to double check my heart. That said you are perfect.
Did you do medicine in the hospital?
No.
Yes.
No. Yes.
What do you mean by medicine?
What is that?
He was smoking marijuana in the hospital.
So you're afraid because he's smoking pot that he needs to go to rehab, or is he doing?
I love you. Tell that jabroni.
He spends all his money at home on his drugs.
What kind of money? Are you sent for me money? The only time you help me every month, $20. You call that's the money?
You get paid.
No.
You get paid.
For me.
And then after you spend all your money on the drugs, because you're not giving money to your daughter to pay the bills, you're asking me for $20 when I have to save money for my wedding, or my fiance needs some money for this or that.
You dumb son of a bitch! What the fuck? You can buy with $20. Wow, what are you taking? If I don't have $20,
you can find something. You can find something.
Stop your face again, I'm making mad.
Let me ask you something. Hold on. Let me straighten this out once and for all. Let me help you with this. You're his manager, right?
Yes.
So you know how much money he makes.
Yes.
Right? All right. So he's making money, I assume.
Of course.
Otherwise, you can't live and he can't live.
Of course.
All right. So he's making money, and then you give him money after he does an appearance, right?
when we do our appearances, he gets paid, and he goes home.
No. Half and half. You take half of my money, I get half.
You know, we go through this every time, and enough.
Yeah, because you take most of them.
No, you get your guarantee, and you go home with your money.
Half
and half. Sometimes he can take more than half.
Howard,
you're the entertainer, and he takes 50%.
I love you. Yes, sir.
The last deal like that was Colonel Tom and Elvis Presley.
God bless you.
What are you talking about, Eric?
No, we always talk. Every time we come in here, we always talk money. The bottom line is, I ain't stealing his money.
Right. But seriously, 50% is a little high.
He goes home with his money.
20% would be fair.
Listen to me. He goes home with his money, okay?
50%, right?
I can't.
Is that
50-50. Yes, sir.
He gets his guarantee for the weekend, and then when we do pictures and Polaroids, or we call it gimmicks at the shows, we split it, because that's part of the way I make my money, too.
Okay.
So
you're okay with that?
That's why we work.
A lot of people tell me, Sheik, he takes 50%, and it's too much 50%. If he take 10%, 20%, okay, not 50-50.
So why don't
come
you
see the legend? Who come to see that ugly son of a bitch, bald head? Nobody.
Why do you not fire the guy? Why don't you say to him, you're taking 20% now, or you're fired?
You're talking to me?
Yeah. Why don't you say it?
The reason I don't fire him because something better than nothing. Right. So he's another one, a jabroni, and I take my money half, and then once a month I pay for my rent because I live by myself. I'm broke.
You're going to give your daughter money some of the time.
No.
You take it and you spend it and you don't give her anything.
No. Your $20 doesn't mean nothing.
That's $20.
I go
No.
I eat. I put tip $20.
Wow.
Is
this your only job, Eric? Your only job is managing the Iron Sheik?
No, I'm in school right now.
You're in school for what?
I'm in school.
For what?
Surgical technology. I'm a product of the economy. I'm just trying to change my life, get a skill to get a real job.
Will you leave the Iron Sheik once you get a real job?
No. I'll be wrestling the rest of my life.
You will be in wrestling.
Yeah.
Because I'm #1 money maker for him.
Right. This is how you make a living. So I don't understand why you're taking 50% of the money of Iron Sheik. I mean, 20%.
That's my point, Mr. Robert.
So what's the problem?
You got gas, you got tolls, I got maintenance on the car, I got the product.
Right. What's the product?
Pictures, Polaroids.
I pay half too for that too.
Of course, but still, there's expenses.
How much? So how much is it if I go to a convention and I see the Iron Sheik and I want to take a Polaroid with him? What would you charge me?
$10 or $15. $10
or $15.
No. More than that, you charge the people.
At the wrestling conventions, we do $10 or $15. At the big, like, Comic-Cons, we do $20.
Exactly. Well, you said 10 or 15.
It's a different market.
You never go less than 20, and you go to our money, and we go in the room, boom, fast. I don't even know how much I make, and that's the Sheik. That for you, that for me.
Do you think he takes more than 50%?
Yes, sir.
You do. So in other words, what you think he does is it's all cash, and you think he's taking, like, maybe, who knows what he's taking?
I never go to our money. That son of a bitch, he controlled her money. And whatever he give me, I said, thank you very much. God bless you.
But, Sheik, aren't you to blame in a sense, business-wise? You're not paying attention. You're putting it in someone else's hands. Don't you think you should take a more hands-on?
Speaking of...
I should.
Yeah.
But after 22 years, I treat him like he's like my son.
Right.
He needs money, I help him. But also, I don't like to eat. Come tell me I spend the money for the crack or coke or marijuana.
Are we lying? Are we lying?
Is he doing
You're lying.
I'm not lying.
Who lying? Me?
You're not being honest now.
You are $20. What the fucking drugs I can get?
I'm sure you can find it, because I give you 20, and then the next guy you call gives you 20, and the next guy you call gives you 20.
You think he's doing coke? You think he's doing coke?
I don't know what he's doing now. I know he does the medicine, the marijuana. Yeah. I don't know what he's doing when I'm not with him. When I'm with him, he doesn't do anything.
You think he's doing coke? And you think
I don't know. I don't know.
No, sir. I cannot afford it, Howard. I'm broke. I have to pay rent. I have to pay for gasoline. And I'm a handicap. I have a Puerto Rican driver. I have to give the Puerto Rican my money.
No, you give him medicine. Stop it.
That's ridiculous.
Stop it.
So what's gonna be with you two? Is this ever going to be resolved? I mean, Sheik's got to take a more hands-on approach to his own money, that's for sure. And also...
A lot of people tell me something, Mr. Howard. I interrupt you, I'm sorry. A lot of people tell me, Sheik, don't trust that son of a bitch, because he take your money and he give you not even half.
We've been together for 22 years already. If he didn't trust me after 22 years, I'm wasting my time.
No, I trust you, but you cheat me.
If you trust me, then you should know I'm not cheating you.
So how much money do you give the Sheik a week on the average? I mean, I know
when we have gigs, he gets his guarantee, and then when we do our shows, the wrestling shows, we do the split of the gimmicks.
You didn't answer the question, Mr. Howard. How much I make a month from you? How much? Nothing.
That depends how much you have shows.
You book me 2 times, 3 times.
It's per diem. You get when we have shows.
3 times is a 500.
Sheik, are you saying that there are months where you work, you go to these shows, and you receive nothing?
No, not from me. Absolutely don't say it. No, not from me. You always get paid from me. Always.
Half and half.
Always get paid. You get your guarantee, or if we're doing the split half and half, you get your half. You always get your half.
Right. How much a month you make me money?
Each month is different.
No.
Each month is different.
If you booked me a study,
right,
4 or 5 times a month, right, I'm happy. But you booked me 1 time a month, and even I get a 1,500 for you, 500.
No, you get your 1,000.
What the fuck I can do with the 500?
If your guarantee is 1,000, you get your 1,000.
Oh, you do? You don't take 50% of the guarantee?
No.
How much you take?
His guarantee he gets.
He does. That's free and clear.
He gets his money.
How about your booking fee? How much you get?
I get a booking fee.
Booking fee. What is that?
Agents have booking fees.
I see. So
how much is that?
He gets his. I get a percentage between 10 and 20%.
Well, you tell me to know how much you get.
Huh?
People tell me, Sheik, Eric, take whatever we give you. Eric wants same money.
No, not true.
Yeah,
not true.
Wow.
Not
well,
true.
I'll tell you what.
That's not
to
true.
me. Now, Sheik was hospitalized last week.
Yes.
For chest pain.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
That scares me a little bit.
Yeah, I've been a doctor one night. They keep me. Doctor come. Intelligent Jewish people, doctor. They come, test me. Just a Sheik.
Eric said you were drinking and doing drugs. That's why you were in the hospital.
No, I had a little bit.
Right, Eric?
Yes.
Be
honest. Be honest.
Just a minute.
Be honest.
What did Mr. Howard ask me?
If you were doing the medicine in the hospital.
No, sir.
Yes.
Are you kidding me?
Yes.
No, sir. You're a liar, son of a bitch.
No.
Whatever who told you, troublemaker. My daughter take me to the hospital, and my daughter know this. I'm mad because he don't give me enough book. I'm not.
Oh, put the heat on me. Thank you. Yeah, put the heat on me.
You say the Sheik is lying right now? Are you calling the Sheik a liar right now?
I'm saying he's not being honest with you right now.
So that's a lie.
What do you mean? I never lied to Mr. Howard. I never lied to you. You are son of a bitch. You steal my money.
No, I don't.
You lying.
I'm not lying. What do I have to lie about?
You care about him. That's why
I love
it.
Oh, you love me? You cannot send for me $20?
I send you $20 when I have it.
That's what I said.
But I'm enabling
you. Can't get me $20.
Howard, I'm at fault here. Because I give him 20. I know what's going for. He don't want to be honest with it. Right. I'm enabling him.
Right.
That's
if you give
fault.
him 20, it's going right to drugs.
Or whatever. But yeah, I'm enabling him. It's my fault. I'm guilty of that. But to keep him happy, I give him $20.
All right.
My point is, Mr. Howard, what if I go in the ghetto? What can I get for his $20?
Did you see the movie The Wrestler?
I'll be honest with you, they tell me somebody has steal my gimmick and he tried to put my bits.
It's not true?
It's not true.
He saw the movie The Wrestler?
I saw The Wrestler, dead on to how the wrestling business is. In the final scene where the Mickey Rourke fought the bad guy there, he had some type of foreign gimmick, but it wasn't the Iron Sheik gimmick. He just played a foreign sympathizer gimmick.
Right.
Yeah, but who take it? That was my gimmick many years. I established myself. Somebody else, they called me before. They said they're going to use me. They never did.
In the movie, you were going to be used originally, and then they took you out of the movie.
Exactly.
Right. And your gimmick was what when you were wrestling?
My gimmick was the same thing. The black man used.
Yes.
What was the guy used my gimmick? What was his name? The black guy.
Yeah, Ernest Miller.
Ernest Miller. He is American. He is not Ayatollah Khomeini. He's not Iranian. He don't speak Arabic. He don't speak Farsi.
You feel they stole your life story?
Yes, sir.
And the fact of the matter is, though, it's a sad story. I don't want to see you end up like that.
Excuse me, The Wrestler is not about him.
Right.
Basically, it is. It's The Wrestler is about life in the wrestling business and how an old-time wrestler deals with the wrestling business 20 years, 30 years after his time. Right. And the movie was dead on to how the wrestling business is.
Mr. Howard, they called me, they said they're going to use me, and they canceled me, they take somebody else, and Iran, we don't have too many black. I'm not against the black people. Mr. President of the America, Mr. Barack Obama, he said it, I'm the skinny, but I'm tough. I respect the President, Mr. President, Barack Obama, whatever his name is, because that man made it to be the president. And you dumb son of a bitch, you didn't make it. Mr. Morocco made it. I made it.
Do you
How
feel,
about you?
Do you feel your manager,
I lost my bid to be the president. Yes.
Do you feel your manager is not on your side? Like when you say you were ripped off by the movie The Wrestler, shouldn't he come to your defense? Instead, he's saying you're wrong.
I love you.
Right.
Yes,
but he wasn't ripped off by it. If he was, we'd have the case. But we don't.
Somebody else. They made my boots.
First of all, he didn't have the curls on the boots.
Did he say? Did she come to you and say, "I've been ripped off. I want to sue the wrestler"?
No, someone told him about that, and then he came to me, and I saw the movie,
right.
There's nothing there. Some lawyer called me, Mr. Howard.
You need to see the movie.
There's nothing there.
I want to go see it.
Yeah.
Because this is Sheik.
We'll pick it up on DVD.
Just a minute. Shut the fuck up. Let me talk.
Right.
So they tell me, Sheik, that somebody steal your gimmick.
Right.
Somebody tried to be you, and he's not you. Why you don't sue them? That fucking whatever it is.
Mickey Rourke.
Exactly.
Right. Well, look, you know, it's a tough business. I know what you're saying. You know, now they say Hulk Hogan's broke. Did you read that?
What? Mr. Howard, I'm not surprised. What's going on? Come back around. The man having sex with his daughter girlfriend. What kind of fucking man he is? And the man go in the fucking, what do you call it, his son, damage to the passenger. The man come hug me. He tell me, Shicky baby, I love you. I owe you one. I call him that son of a bitch, faggot. He didn't even return my call. Fuck Hulk Hogan. Tough.
Well, let me tell you.
Sorry about that.
That's okay. No, I understand.
I have to get out of my heart because Hulk Hogan is a two-faced, no good son of a bitch.
You want to?
Just like Eric.
Just like Eric, your manager.
Exactly.
Bred from the same, what is the expression, Robin?
What?
Mrs. Robin, good to see you.
Do you like anyone? You know, it's so sad to see what's gone down between you guys. You put 20 years in with the Sheik, and he hates you more than ever. And
you know something, because he bragged about this $20.
The more he hates me, the more money we make. So he could hate me as much as he wants.
No. I don't care about money I make with you.
Sheik,
you make money from me.
Sheik, if you have a comeback, like I know you're working on an iPhone app. You're going to have an Iron Sheik iPhone application.
That's what they said, but I haven't get nothing yet.
Right.
It hasn't. We're working on that right now.
Oh, okay.
So let's say that makes a ton of money. Let's say you become a millionaire from it. You would dump Eric, right? You would get rid of him then.
Well, I don't get rid of him. That's why I don't have to call him, ask him for $20.
All right. Well, I know it's hard for you to even come up with the $20, and she can't. You're not a bank. You can't keep coming up with $20. It's hard. It's a tough position.
Exactly.
By the way, the Iron Sheik he's got a lot going on, and really the big push now is this new DVD, the Iron Sheik's roast. He was actually roasted. Sheik didn't understand it exactly. He started fighting with people. And hitting them.
Mr. Howard.
But they're supposed to make fun of you at the roast. That's what they're supposed to do.
Mr. Howard, I'm not sure why this Sean Olivia, one second here, ask Sean, he know about DVD better than Eric. Can you please, Sean, here, one second or
You don't know anything about the DVD?
No, I do, but the guy, the promoter of the Iron Sheik roast, he's in a
oh, sure, he can come.
He's in the green.
Yeah,
he's in the green room.
No problem.
Our friend Sean from Kayfabe Commentary.
Yeah, I'd like to get his opinion about Iron Sheik.
Okay, before I bring him in, Artie wants to speak to you. He's on the phone, if that's okay.
No problem.
Okay, Artie, go ahead.
You ugly pot-smoking fag.
Whoa.
Fuck you. You are a stinky piece of garbage. You missed the studio. You're not here. Otherwise, I suplex you. I put you in the camel clutch. I break your back. And I fuck your ass with my 10-inch cock. And then you know who's the man. I'm here. I didn't miss the show. You are home because last night too much fucked up you had. That's because you're not here. Fuck you.
Let me hear his point. Sheik. Artie, what do you want to say?
What do you do all day, you fucking piece of shit? Fuck you! If you was here, I'm gonna fuck your ass with 10-inch my cock, and then you be piece of shit, low-life.
Let me understand. Sheik, let me understand his point. What did you want to say, Artie?
You're a jealous prick. Go to one of those fucking bridges in Pittsburgh, tie a fucking cinder block to your fat pothead ankle, and jump and relieve the world of your shit. Fuck you and fuck my agent Eric. You and Eric both cannot even suck my 10-inch cock.
Artie, say goodbye to the Sheik and say something nice, please.
Okay, buddy.
What?
Who were you raised by? Wolves, you jerk off?
All right, thank you.
Fuck you!
All right, well, by the way, that was a tape. That wasn't really
That's
Artie.
not Artie. Artie would never say those things to the Irish.
If he said that to stop and I can't get even with him, like that jabroni Baba, love his French, whatever his fucking fat face name
Let's take a real phone call from Ed Torian, the lie detector guy. He wants to say hi. Ed,
yes,
go ahead. Ed Wright, go ahead, you're on the air.
How you doing?
Hi.
Have you ever used the term nigger?
Have you ever used the N-word, he wants to know.
I mean, call the black people nigger?
Yeah.
Certain people in America, to me, they are nigger. But most of them are called black people and nice people. My president of the American citizen, my country president is Mr. Barack Obama. I'm not prejudiced. I like Mr. Morocco. He said it. I'm a skinny, but I'm tough.
Who did you call the N-word? Who drove you to use such a horrible word?
F-word?
Yes.
Well, you know, I'm international.
Yeah.
I wrestling coast to coast.
Yes.
And wherever I go, I treat the black people like black. I treat the nigger like nigger. So, that way, the black respect me, I respect them. The nigger doesn't respect me, I tell the nigger, go fuck yourself. Take a fucking
All right,
walk.
fair enough. All right, well, there you go. You've explained it. Do you mind taking a call from Hulk Hogan, who calls from Florida? Do you mind?
Fine, Mr. Howard.
Let him say his piece, and let's hear what he's got to say. Hulk Hogan, go ahead. You're on the air.
I'm going to kick your fucking ass.
Wow.
Well, if you can suck my 10-inch cock, and then I'll let you kiss my ass.
Yeah, what do you want to say quickly, Hulk?
I can't suck my dick. Fuck you! I fucked you in the Madison Square Garden, New York, not too far from Howard Stern, or studio #1, Sirius Radio #1, Howard TV. I am the man. The man bring me to Manhattan for I have a question for you. How big are your balls?
All right, thank you, Mr. Hogan.
Fuck you, Hulk Hogan. Go fuck yourself.
Right.
Then what kind of man you are? Do you put the baby oil top of your daughter? Boss, I wish I had your daughter. I don't want to say anything, but God bless your daughter. God bless your wife, Brenda, Linda, whatever her fucking name was.
Linda.
Yeah, because she's a gold digger, too, just like my wife. Both of them, you gold digger.
Are you officially divorced from your wife? Are you done with her?
1 year. Yeah. I don't have a woman.
He's not divorced?
They're not officially divorced.
They're just, she don't want to divorce.
She doesn't
but also she don't want to come have a sex with me. She don't want to come see me. Fuck that woman, too.
So she doesn't want a divorce, but she doesn't want to come see you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Huh. That's funny, right?
So that's some
very strange
piece of work.
Exactly.
I feel bad for you.
Yeah,
what do you do in a case like that?
But I have a family in the Toronto Megan boys. Anytime I go and see my nephew Megan boys in Toronto, and Mr. Megan and my nephew that take care of me in Toronto, I'm very happy to I stay without that fucking woman.
You have family.
Exactly.
Right. Do you have sex with other women or no?
1 year, no.
No. Not yet.
Not yet.
You're looking for one.
Because I'm a Shia Muslim. After divorce, okay.
Right.
Not before divorce.
All right. And you, but you say you would fuck Hulk Hogan in the ass if you could get him.
Yeah, but I'm talking
any guy, but not a woman.
Right.
Right. Exactly.
Only men you could fuck with.
Yeah, I mean, my beard butter. Max beard butter.
Gary Delabate's on the phone. He wants to talk to you. Hold on a second. Gary, go ahead.
You little piece of shit. Fuck you. How do you know? Come see my tenant cock.
Let's hear his point.
Then I'm not piece
Let's
of
hear
shit.
his point.
You're
Gary,
a piece of shit.
Gary, go ahead.
Yeah, go take another hairbrush in your ass. Fuck you. My fucking mustache can fuck your ass. You fucking cocksucker. I'm the main cocksucker, not you. You are garbage piece of shit. Fuck you. Because
a guy like Gary's big on the phone because he's not in the room with you. If he was in the room with you, he'd be intimidated.
Telephone tough guy.
Telephone tough. You're right.
See you for the human piece of shit. Fuck you, talking shit, motherfucker. Come here and fuck your fucking ass.
Asshole.
Fuck you, punk.
Say it again one more time so I get a fucking restraining order against you. And you
come over here. Suck my tenant's cock, and then I talk to you.
All right.
You're a fucking lunatic. You are a fucking shit piece of garbage. Fuck you. So anyway,
Gary, why is Gary on the phone saying these things?
I have no idea. I don't know what his problem is.
All right.
Can I ask the Sheik a question?
Jealous.
Right. They're jealous of you.
Exactly.
Because you were the biggest.
Only we have one other Sheik to be sold off. Madison Square Garden. Can't polish.
What do you say to that? Gary on the phone, what do you say to that?
Shut the fuck up. Fuck you. Come on, show you punk piece of garbage. I shot your mouth with my tenant's cock.
Gary, never let that guy on the phone again. All right, thank you.
Can I ask the Sheik a question?
Sure.
Hey, you know who Kurt Angle is?
Kurt Angle is another gold digger. He get his reputation and name from my company, WWE, and he left my company. But my company, Mr. Kennedy McMahon, get Larry his between too. Because
why do you ask that?
Because he was in here a couple of months ago, and he said, we asked him about you, and he said that not only do you not have an Olympic medal like you claim, he said you never even wrestled in the Olympics.
He's a garbage. Iranian people beat him in the Atlanta, Georgia. I watched that match because he was American.
Eric, did the Sheik wrestle in the Olympics or not? What is the answer?
Amateur athlete, AAU, right? You did AAU?
I did AAU, Olympic, Munich, Germany, and then 3 times All-American amateur athlete.
Eric, is that true?
He said he was in music, Germany, yeah.
Munich Olympic, yeah, 72. Okay. Right. Remember, people get killed in the Munich?
Sure.
I was there, and God loved me. I make it
what went wrong?
Go ahead.
What did Kurt Angle say?
Kurt Angle says that's a lie.
Kurt Angle is a fucking gold digger. That's because he left the Kennedy McMahon WWE company, goes with a different company for more money. Hulk Hogan and Kurt Angle, they are both of them gold digger. Fuck both of them.
Yeah, you know, Kurt, I remember.
Do you have a real Olympic medal?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, that's, I mean...
I'll come bring it next time I come back.
Kurt Angle was in here. Now I remember it, Sheik, and I got offended when he said this. He said Kurt Angle is a real Olympian. And then he went into wrestling. He said Iron Sheik was a fake. That's what I said. That was terrible.
He is a jealous. Right. He is a low life. He didn't sold out Madison Square Garden like Bruno Sammartino, myself, and everybody around the world know the wrestling. Anywhere I go, Tokyo.
What happened to your book deal with the WWE?
God bless you.
What happened? I thought you were going to come out with a book.
Mr. Howard Stone, God bless you asking me.
You had a deal.
1 year they play again with me back and forth. I never saw Mr. McMahon cancel me. And I said, Sheik, I'm sorry, we cannot write book about you because you and oxygen can break the record for drugs. I cannot.
What are you saying?
So, no.
Too controversial?
Way too controversial because he talks a lot about his party days and it would expose a lot of people and WWE with
Vince McMahon backed out of the deal?
Yeah, with their PG rating now, he was afraid of lawsuits and defamation of character, libel, slander. A lot of bad press for his company, and Sheik's he's a controversial guy.
Poor Sheik. Every time he gets something going.
Well, you see, we have about 1.5 years.
I'm not. Excuse me. I'm not crying. I'm not begging. You help me. God help me. I'm going to make it. But Vince McMahon never take his shirt off to go in the ring. He cannot run the wagon without horse. I was a horse. I make his company $1 billion. 1 year, Mr. Keith Brunsberg come to write book about me, and I spend the time and I spend my time. Now, no book. And no money, I'm broke. You want to help me a little bit fun? Otherwise, still I love you.
Well,
you don't have to.
He has 1 year left on his WWE Legends contract, which is over in 2010. He has an option for 2000 for 1 extra year. We're going to try to get out of that. Once he's free and clear of his WWE contract, we're going to do the book on our own.
I see. All right. Well, listen, let's sum up because there's a lot been said, and I don't want you to get too worked up. Iron Sheik's Roast DVD is available at ringroasts.com. Ringroasts.com. See the Iron Sheik tomorrow night at 6 o'clock at the FCW Wrestling Show at the Brooklyn Masonic Temple in Brooklyn, New York. I hope Sheik gets at least 50% of the money. Saturday night at 6 at the NWS Wrestling Show at the Elks Lodge in Brick, New Jersey. I hope you get 50% of the money there, at least. Will he?
Yeah, exactly.
I hope so. Who knows?
Two big shows next Friday and Saturday.
Who knows?
Exactly.
And for more information or to book the Iron Sheik, you go to ESSpromotions.com. What is ESS? Is that your name?
That's my company, ESS Promotions.
He called everybody ESS Promotion. That means Eric Sheik Sims. He want to be popular.
It ain't no BS with ESS, Howard. Just remember that. It ain't no BS with ESS.
But to use your own name, he wants to be famous like you. Right?
Exactly.
Right. All right.
You got it.
All right. Look, the roast is out there. Go check it out. Randy Savage wants to say a quick hello to you. Let's hear what he has to say. Randy Savage.
Oh, yeah. Fuck you, Iron Sheik. Cheeky baby, fuck you.
Oh,
well, Randy Savage.
Don't even bother.
I don't tell you you're a Jew jabroni.
Well, if Randy Savage...
you are a cheap Jew jabroni.
Right.
And go fuck yourself.
I'm going to fuck Elizabeth up the ass.
All right, thank you. He's going to just get you nuts. All right, look, Sheik, you're in great shape. I'm proud of you. The DVD is a smash hit. Everybody loves to see you get roasted. It's quite a ruckus when you get in there and start fighting with the other wrestlers. And I wish you all the best. Go to ESSpromotions.com and go to ringroast.com to get the Sheik's latest product. And we'll be back right after.
Like garlic and onions.
He smells like garlic and onions?
Yeah, because I'm making pizza. Know what I mean?
Let me introduce Stephen Baldwin.
Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Now, I'm here, but let me say this. I'm here to promote Crank Yankers.
Oh, okay.
I'm physically here because Axe deodorant body spray flew me out. But but I want to promote Crank Yankers.
Okay, obviously. All right, Adam. Enough.
How was that deodorant party? Was it good?
Ironically, everyone was sweating their ass off because.
Where is the deodorant party held?
It was in the penthouse. Well, it was in the Guccione's penthouse.
Wow.
And what was the name of the deodorant again?
Well, like I said, it's called Axe.
Axe. Okay, the black people say Axe.
Oh.
They know
Axe.
Yes.
Axe. Axe deodorant.
AXE.
Okay.
Yes.
And they hired you to show up at the party. You have nothing to do with the product. You just show up and they need celebrities. What other celebrities showed up at the party?
Steve-O.
Oh.
Who,
I didn't realize
Steve-O. Was a smoking hot model, by the way.
Yeah, he was here yesterday.
It really makes you want to kill yourself when Steve-O was just banging his super hot models.
All right. Yeah, that's
super hot.
We took that hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Wonder Bra girl.
You get mad and you say, "Had a kid lights himself on fire. He deserves something,"
Right.
Yeah, I know, but it just seems like a guy drops hermit crabs down his underpants. Shouldn't be hitting top-notch models.
Hey, by the way, I was talking to Adam during the week. We talk on the phone sometimes, once in a while.
Yeah, and, I'll tell you when we talk, when Howard's caller ID's not working and he thinks it's Kimmel.
Yeah.
That's when we talk.
You fool him.
You think I like Kimmel better, don't you?
Excited. Jimmy? No, it's Adam. Oh.
Nah, come on. You know I like you better.
No, I know you.
You know I offered you the job before him.
I know you do. Okay. But quit compensating then, would you?
Anyway, Stephen Baldwin. I know you're not thrilled about Stephen being here.
Listen, I have no problem with Stephen Baldwin and or Jesus Christ, the product that he represents. I'm just telling you.
No, but you said Stephen's kind of an annoying guy.
Well, here's the thing about Stephen Baldwin.
Well, let's say it to his face. What the hell? Here's Stephen.
He's got his Bible.
He got his Bible.
I got a verse for you.
Oh, my goodness. He's going to preach.
Hey, Stephen. Hey, man, wait. Get your headphones on, and then we'll talk.
I'm sorry. Just stop yelling at me. I just got it. He got off a red eye 8 hours ago.
What's that, Passion of the Christ music?
The born-again Stephen.
Oh, praise the Lord Jesus Christ.
So what happened? Your wife caught you cheating, and then you promised her you'd become a born-again Christian if you were going to stay in the marriage?
No.
Give me the inside scoop. Because everyone is saying how... Here's the rap, and Adam, you want to do the rap, you want me to do it?
Stephen Baldwin's an obnoxious guy. There's no doubt about it. But here's the thing about Stephen, and just so he doesn't hit me with the Bible. Stephen knows he's an obnoxious guy. I mean, that's his style.
Right.
He's got a lot of energy, and that's his thing. And he's got no problem with that. I'm just saying, Stephen, now that he's found Jesus Christ, is now entered a new stratosphere of obnoxious. That's all I'm saying.
Because he has the power of Jesus behind him.
Yeah.
Dude, what's with the conversion? And I hear it's just super annoying. Like, you even think Regis is keeping you off the show because you're into religion.
I never said that.
I'll play you the tape.
We have tape.
I never said Regis.
Gelman the Jew. Gelman the Jew.
I never said Gelman. I said I heard somebody ask me if I thought that was the case, and I said I didn't believe that.
I always let the Hebes do my dirty work.
Oh, my God.
Hey, Paulie, you know Stephen Baldwin, right?
I know. That's ridiculous to come with the Bob in the studio like that. Yeah. Because you use Jesus because you want your name. Because you want to be a Mr. Biggie Shot. Are you coming with the Bob or Jesus?
Now you pissed him off.
I don't like that. I'm sorry.
What do you say?
You know what you are? No, what do you know what I say?
You know what he said.
You know what he said.
You know what he
said. You've heard this before.
Don't pretend like you can't understand.
Well, Paulie, go ahead.
What kind of religion you got, am I?
Yeah.
Right.
What kind of religion you got? What are you?
Yeah.
With the Bob over. What is this?
Maybe Mel Gibson could put some subtitles under you.
Talk in the microphone, Paulie.
Into the microphone.
Paulie, what are you asking Stephen Baldwin?
I asked you what kind of the religion you got.
I'm a Christian.
Christian? What kind of Christian? We got too many kind of Christian.
Yeah, what kind of you?
Yeah. I'm just a believer in the teachings of Jesus Christ.
Why do you use the name of the Jesus, damn it?
Well, are you religious?
You come with the name of the Jesus. Well, that's in a church at the studio. Number one. You come there, choose me, you
could say it.
He's got to take care of that.
Go ahead.
You come, you say the name of the Jesus, you use the name of the God because you want a promotion? No, you don't got no promotion by me. No way. And today, I am in the studio. I'm Mr. Weston. I got to take it, guys. I want to interrupt you because you are drug addict. Your mother still the Marine Babachora, everything. Well, you're not good. You know that.
All right.
Now you come with the place, hey, like that.
Steven, this is good training. Hold on a second, Paul. This is good training in case you ever have an audience with the Pope.
No, I think Paulie's making a point. Seriously, Steven. Some people are angry. They feel...
You actually heard what he was saying?
Yeah. He's making a point. I mean, I'm saying some people are going to feel that way with your so-called conversion. You understand?
Did I hear him say that you made bad movies and now you're using God as a promotional tool?
That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean?
Oh.
You think this is a calculated move on Steven's part? Is that what you're saying?
That's right. You might have seen it from the children. Why? And you come over this week, you come with the Bob, want to make you believe it. You have a way, you make it that people have to be, believe you. I don't believe you. I believe in God. I believe in Jesus. I don't believe you. I'm sorry. Because you come, you got to become like a man. Other way, go for... be a priest or minister or whatever. Don't you come over here for the show, for promotion.
New season of Crank Anchors on Comedy Central.
Stephen, what's going on? Seriously, Paulie, let me take over now, if you don't mind.
I know you're upset.
I know you're
upset.
Why don't you test Stephen Baldwin? Ask him. You're a religious man. Ask him a question about religion and see if he can answer it. Seriously, ask him a question.
Now, I want to ask you one thing. What kind of religion you got?
I'm a born-again Christian.
Well, what do you mean born-again Christian?
In John 3:16.
Wow.
That's what it means?
That's what you're going to do.
No, wait. He's going to answer you.
Go
ahead, Stephen. Go ahead.
Let him answer.
Let him answer.
What's his question?
My friend, when you come with a promotion, you got to become like a man. Not come with a babbler with you come here.
Is that the F word again?
I just want to say one thing right now. I just want to say, Satan, I bind you in the name of Jesus. I just want to start
Wait, Stephen, I knew you to be... Paulie, let me handle this for a while. Let me take over, all right? You've said it, and you said it well. I mean, no one's going to argue with you. No one.
Yeah.
All right.
Stephen, put a pox on Paulie, would you please?
that kid next door was printing something for me. Can I have it?
All right, Stephen, talk to me now. I don't get this. Last time I remember throwing a bachelor party for you. You were running around in your underpants.
Yeah, 19 years ago.
Okay. Then you get married, but you've always been sort of like, Mr. Playboy and dancing in clubs and hitting on chicks. What happened that now all of a sudden you're running around born again?
All right, well, let me define for you my understanding of born again. Born again is when you have had a spiritual rebirth.
But wait a second. You couldn't be in the room with Tabitha Stevens because she was wearing a miniskirt?
No, let's put it this way. I want to just share something with you. Your girlfriend's on the cover of a magazine.
Right.
It probably, the photos inside are probably fabulous. I am at a place spiritually where I no longer allow myself to look at stuff like that because...
Why?
Because it's tempting. And I just don't want to put myself in situations that are tempting.
She's in a bathing suit.
What are you going to do, bang the man?
What, Paulie?
What are strunz the way to talk? Go ahead. I listen to you.
Oh, dear.
You're saying the temptation to cheat.
No.
Or to do anything. He can't even have lustful thoughts, is what he's saying.
Hallelujah.
You're a man.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Not talking like it over here.
So you're saying...
Get out of brother show. Come on. Get out.
Hold on, Uncle Joe.
Come on, don't talk like that. What do you think you are? You come over here like you're quiet, do it.
All right, wait, Paulie, let me let the man talk for a second.
Did you ever upset anybody this much?
Adam's forehead's starting to sweat again, okay?
The stitches are blown out.
All right, Stephen, you're saying, like, my girlfriend's FHM. You saw the cover.
Right.
And that made you think, well, I want to see the pictures inside. But if I look at them, it will lead me to want to be with other women.
No. I saw.
Let him answer.
Okay.
No, it's really quite simple. See, here's the thing that sucks.
This is just so great.
Here's the thing that sucks.
You're going to try and
regulate his mind.
This is going to last maybe at tops another year.
It's already been 2.5 years.
Yeah. It'll last, I said, another year, maybe. Right, Paulie?
That's wrestling, man.
No, now you go back to Paulie. Okay. That was good. Maybe. I don't know. I don't want you. I don't like you sake.
You sake?
Oh, sake.
What are you talking about?
You sake like a donkey.
Sucky is Italian.
I give it donkey.
Sucky is Italian for Christian.
All right, hold it, Paulie. Come on. All right. Come on, let's be Christian.
I'm an atheist. I'm offended by this.
Stephen, I just can't even believe what you're telling me.
Can I finish?
Yeah.
Okay, so the idea is being born again is just having a spiritual rebirth.
Okay.
According to the teachings of Jesus Christ and the New Testament. Now, what sucks is, unfortunately, there's this whole cheesy Christian kind of, reputation.
But why can't you look at a picture of a woman?
You think Jesus wouldn't have been able to walk into the room with Tabitha?
Well, you know what? He was Jesus.
Oh,
no, you
didn't have any rebirth.
So you walked in the room. Tabitha had her ass crack sticking out of the miniskirt.
So I didn't even look. I just saw somebody bent over, and I just turned around and left.
And you said, I can't look.
No, it's
oh, yeah, Biggie
Satan, I bind you in the name of Jesus.
Do you go to church now every day?
No, not every day.
Well, how often do you go?
Usually once a week.
What is it, Gary? All right. And what about your brothers? Are they upset about this?
No.
Do you go around telling people that they should discover the Lord Jesus Christ? Are you a proselytizer?
No.
Yeah, they discovered the garage, Lord Jesus Christ. You don't even know what he's talking about. You don't even know talking about Jesus.
Nobody knows what he's talking about.
You know what? You are talking, my friend. That's what I'm talking about. You know what I mean?
What is it, Gary?
Please, give me.
Here's a big question in the office for Stephen. Has Stephen stopped pleasuring himself?
Yeah. Okay. There's the bottom line. Let's be upfront about that.
Monkey, shut up!
Oh my God.
Monkey, hello.
Don't call Gary a monkey.
No.
So, Stephen, do you pleasure yourself?
No.
But when is the last time...
I picked up Stephen's slack, by the way. I'm doubling down.
When is the last time you pleasured yourself?
So terrible.
I'm being serious.
I'm not even going to answer that.
What? Wait a second. Are you saying 2.5 years?
I'm not going to get into that.
So the only pleasure you have is with your wife?
Exactly.
And only for procreation?
Now, let me blow your mind. You ready?
Go ahead.
All right, let me say this. Because of what I'm experiencing spiritually, I've been given the strength to be that disciplined.
Homo.
Think about that.
Homo. La, la, la.
Think about that.
Get out here, come on.
You know what's amazing? Like,
get out of here.
In the spiritual realm.
Get out of here.
In the spiritual realm, This guy may need an exit.
Get out,
All right, Paulie, come on. I'm trying to find out what Stephen Baldwin's up to. We have to have an interview.
I know you can't believe him, but we got to ask the question.
Yes, Mary Ann from Brooklyn.
Oh, Howard, boy,
no.
it's just another addiction. He's trading one addiction for another. He's
I
trying
believe
to
that.
reinvent himself. The whole family is mental. Uncle Paulie, I love you. And that's from book Mary Ann 17. Baldwin, brother. You're such a phony two-face. You're on the Mole Show, putting everybody down, and now you're so righteous and Christian. There's no such thing as born-again Christian.
Well, what about that? You were on the Mole recently. And
Would you do the mole again?
Would you do the Mole based on your new religion?
Of course. I've already done it twice.
And you have no problem tricking people and putting... Jesus doesn't like that.
What do you mean, tricking people?
Tricking people, being...
Are you talking about scare tactics, or are you talking about...
I'm talking about scare tactics.
Oh, you're saying Celebrity Mall, but you mean scare tactics.
Oh, do I?
Whatever. We don't know.
Aren't you on Celebrity Mall?
But there's no tricking anybody on Celebrity Mall.
All right.
You don't have to lie and try to make people think you're the mole and...
It's a game.
Oh, that's different.
Yeah, it hurts people.
No. Turn water into wine.
I'll tell you right now, being here is hurting me right now, Ben.
All right, so what you're here to tell us is that this is a real conversion.
Absolutely.
And that you do not masturbate.
Let me tell you something right now. Can I give you the real facts of what's been going on in my life?
That would be boring.
I have been touring the United States.
Yes.
With this Christian skateboard movie that I produced and directed.
Okay.
I've been in 50 cities in the last 6 months, giving my testimony about my conversion.
Oh, my.
This guy's totally demonic.
No, but wait, so the skateboard
You contaminated 50
Which,
You
by
what?
the way...
They contaminated 50 cities.
You contaminated 50 cities?
Yeah.
So listen.
Contaminated 50
Let me just
Oh, come on.
say something real quick.
Yeah.
It's like I was thinking about going to heaven with Steven and then maybe
Into heaven?
then going to hell with Polly, and now I'm settled on
You gotta go. You gotta go into heaven.
All right, Charlie, go ahead. You're on the air with Stephen Baldwin.
No, heaven
He's
for
here.
you.
He'll be touring Wallbounds on Long Island tomorrow, and I'm going to tell you about that in a minute. Yes. Yes.
Hey now.
Hey now.
What?
Hey Howard, listen, this Uncle Paulie has got me cracking up over here. His appearance is better than the other time. And Steven, you're the biggest fraud I've ever heard, bro.
Why, though? He's
What?
fraud, he says. But Stephen's had a religious conversion. You don't believe him.
Hell no, man. What kind of dude cannot look at a piece of ass like Tabitha Stevens? You know what I'm saying?
Let me bring in Tabitha. Let me see you look at her. Let me see what happens when you look at her.
Don't do that.
Don't?
No.
What would happen? Tell me really. This is
Nothing would
shocking.
happen. That's just a waste of time.
Will you turn your head if she walks in?
It's a waste of time. We're wasting time. We could be talking about a lot of other cool stuff.
We're talking about Wallbounds.
We could be talking about scare tactics, wall bounds. We could be talking about all kinds of stuff.
All right, I'll
There's lots of capo prosciutto. Oh, my God.
I won't bring her in then. I will not bring her in.
If you bring her in,
respect you-
Howard, my penis will turn to stone.
All right.
Oh, my penis is totally
Wait a minute.
Hey,
We're not bringing
You're
in
not funny. You're funny. You're funny.
The hell's going
Wait,
on?
Paulie, hold on a second. Paulie, let me talk to Stevie. Let me talk, please. It's my show.
Dart, would you?
So the skate movie, which the website is Livinit without the G, livinit.org.
And these are religious skateboarders.
It's a straight up skate video of radical skateboarders who are Christian guys who tour the country doing their skate demos and then preaching the gospel. And the reason I wanted to be involved with that, I thought it was
What do you think of that, Adam?
Let me finish. I thought it was a really cool, new, edgy way to get kids into God and the Bible. That's why I did it. That's
All
right.
Yeah.
That's cool.
You
Is that
really
right, number one? But you want God. So you know what they mean God is number one and what it means Jesus? You don't know. You don't know. I just want to tell you one thing about God. I know what it means. It's better than you. I tell you why. You know they got a big ball like the two planet. Big ball. And you got a little ball like a little variety.
All right, okay, all right. Uncle Paulie.
Go grind in Oregon.
You know they say you never talk about religion.
Religion has really, it polarizes people.
Yes.
It does. I see it.
Here's the thing.
Come on, go to Woodbines and go buy prosciutto. Go make a sandwich and go buy it.
Yeah.
All right.
Absolutely. Praise the Lord Jesus Christ.
We're never spoken.
Praise the Lord Jesus Christ.
Come on.
Boy, this is a whole new... You know why I have trouble believing it? I knew the old Stephen Baldwin.
Right. Exactly.
The tattooed Stephen Baldwin, playing cards,
you know what I tell
smoking.
People? You know what I tell people? Seriously, nobody can't believe this more than me.
Right.
Okay.
Why did this happen? Were you out of control? Wait a second. Were you out of control?
No. This was very interesting and simple. My wife started to get into the Bible.
Okay.
She
was always very religious. You told me that.
She had a conversion.
Yes.
To become born again, which isn't this big dramatic thing. It's very simple.
Go ahead.
It's just a little prayer you say between you and Jesus, and that's what makes you born again. And then you have to live the life.
Right. So it was either going to be a divorce if you didn't change your ways. Oh, come on.
Absolutely not.
You were out every night partying.
But it wasn't going to be a divorce.
You drinking?
No, I haven't drank in 15 years.
And you've been to rehab, right?
No, I've never been to
rehab. Okay.
Told you, Robin.
So you were right about
here's the thing. Here's what's so cool. And here's the truth. What's happened in my life spiritually between me and my wife saved our marriage only because she became born again, and I saw the changes in her that were really positive.
And you respected it.
And I respected it a lot. So
you wanted what she had.
And then you stopped pleasuring yourself.
That was much later on.
Right. So for 2 years now, you haven't touched yourself.
I'm not going to answer that.
Why? Why wouldn't you?
Because let's put it this way.
Why would you be dishonest?
According to the Bible,
yeah.
If I wanted to pleasure myself alone in a room with my wife with me, that's okay.
Right. Oh,
really? So to answer the question, have I done that? Maybe.
Yes. Okay. All right, but I'm saying alone without your wife there. Have you done it?
No.
Because that would lead you to think about other women, because nobody thinks about their wife when they're pleasuring themselves.
Well, but you know what else? This statement may be questionable, but it's what goes on in your mind that God cares about more than anything else. So if I am 3,000 miles away and I do pleasure myself alone and think of my wife, that may be considered to be okay.
All right, so you have pleasured yourself.
I haven't said that.
All right.
Wait till you know the final answer to all these questions. You're not sure.
Is that your final answer?
I think he keeps making up rules, too.
I know, but he's got a whole thing going on here, but he's not sure.
Yeah, Tony, go ahead. You're on the air with Stephen Baldwin, who's going to be touring wall bombs on Long Island tomorrow. I'm going to tell you more about that in just a second, yes.
Stephen, I don't know, man, but I can smell the BS coming through the speakers in my car, man. So how many hours were you rehearsing this to, talk to these good people on the radio about the BS?
You don't feel he's sincere is what you're saying.
I don't believe him. I think he's, I think he's putting a load on to try to make his self-image look good.
Why would he lie, though? Why would he come in here and say...
It's not a lie. I think this is the new Stephen Baldwin shtick. For a while it was acting, then it was he was a businessman, now he's a born again.
Exactly what it is. It's a big shtick,
It's not a shtick. He believes it, but I don't believe... He doesn't know it's not going to last.
He doesn't even know what he's talking about. He's talking about Jesus and trying to throw in good words. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
And the other thing, Paulie does make a point. Why do you have to walk in with the Bible?
I don't know. I don't understand why.
When did Paulie
Why nobody believe your words? You don't got to walk with a piece of paper where like that.
Paulie's last point was in
1961. You kidding me?
I just want to ask all the Christians listening now, please start praying now for Uncle Paulie.
There's no Christians listening.
Go to hell. You pray for yourself, no me. Prosciutto. Oh, my God. Prosciutto. What's the matter with you? Prosciutto.
All right, let's take some civil phone calls. Eric, you're on the air. Stephen Baldwin is going to be touring wall bombs. I'm going to tell you about that in a minute.
I've heard of arena tours. I've heard of stage.
I don't know wrong with you.
Well, when you make enemies like Gelman, Robin, you're
All right, go ahead.
I want to talk about
let Eric talk, please.
I want to talk right now. What is this guy talking about, religion and skateboarding?
Yeah.
What's the deal, man? You don't have to be religious to be a skateboarder. You want to see true skateboarders, go to Hellfest this weekend.
Hellfest?
Yeah, Hellfest at Rexplex. All you old school will be there.
Word up. Praise the Lord Jesus.
All right, so Stephen, you're going to, okay. So now we understand you are only with your wife. It's just hard for me. Here's my prediction, and I don't mean to sabotage your new religion. 2 years, you'll be divorced. You'll be drinking.
You're horrible.
And you'll be going to strip clubs.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Am I right?
Yeah, you're right. Prosciutto. You see, he said like a prosciutto. Look at it.
No, really. Am I right or am I wrong?
You are right, 100%.
Right. No one thinks you can stick with this. This is going to be difficult.
You do everything. And then you come over like a saint. Come on, give me a break.
All right. But, hey, he's got to start somewhere.
I believe a secret sex video will be out.
I live by the book, which is the Bible.
No, I live it by yourself,
and in the Bible,
forget about the book.
In the Bible, you know what it says? I can do all things.
In Christ.
In Christ Jesus.
All right. Yeah, the Bible says go another woman, all right? They said that too, right?
I don't know what Bible you're reading there, Uncle.
The Bible. I'll tell you one thing.
You're reading the Bible
I know what prosciutto. Prosciutto, you have been a prosciutto, know what I mean? A little salt, I give you prosciutto.
Would you go to a strip club?
Oh, come on, that's silly.
Come on, you go to a strip club. I know what it will.
I won't even look at those, like FHM stuff.
Let me bring in Tabitha. I want to see if you look at her.
No, don't do that.
Well, let us see it. Let me see what happens when she walks in the room.
I don't want to do that.
She left, Howard.
Come on.
No.
Praise the Lord.
She left.
Thank you, Jesus.
Thank you,
Jesus.
Your
Look
prayers
at
have
this.
been
I'm going to show
answered.
you something. The cover of Hustler magazine.
Yeah, hand it over. Yeah.
Oh, they've got bookmarks.
No, he can't.
Adam gets right up. Adam gets right up. You gotta love Corolla.
He's sitting right next to the vibrating wireless thong.
Did he bring that in?
Come on, what's going on?
All right, Stephen.
No, what happens when you get tempted, Stephen? Do you pray now? Do you just, do you have a ritual? What do you do? How do you do this stuff?
Yeah, what do you do every day? What's the ritual?
Well, listen, the truth is that, like you said before, I am just a man. And here's the difference between who I was before and who I am today.
Sounds like Survivor music.
Is this the passion? I love it. If I'm walking down the sidewalk and I see a beautiful woman coming towards me, the difference now is I don't have to turn around and look at the backside.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you just enjoy the front.
Well, no, I don't enjoy the front. No, Robin.
Wow.
Nice try. The point is, I'm not stupid. What I didn't know then that I do know now is usually if the front looks good, the back's going to look good,
Have you
too.
apologized to people?
Oh, of course.
You have?
Oh, absolutely.
All right.
Hey, I got a question. So if I was walking down the street, I saw a girl, and I looked at her, turned around and looked at the backside, am I doing something wrong, or is that just you can't look at the backside, or people shouldn't look at the backside at all?
Well, depending on what you believe, there's a couple answers to that. Are you married?
Yeah.
Well, if you're married and you've made that covenant with God, see, that's a lot of people don't know that that's what marriage is. It's a promise to God that you're going to do your best to stay in that thing and serve Him and all that.
Why can't you appreciate?
That's what marriage is.
Why can't you appreciate beauty and still have a covenant with God?
Because if potentially in your mind that leads to a lustful temptation, then that's a sin.
But
and you should do your best not to sin.
But what if for me it doesn't lead to a lustful temptation? I just look at her and I think it's pretty.
Well, then you're gay.
Okay, let me ask you something. Let me ask you something. Hypothetically, somebody walking down the sidewalk sees you do that goes to your wife's gym and says, I saw your husband checking out a woman. Is that okay?
What if my wife and I sort of know that we can look at other people and still love each other?
Well, then that's between you and wife.
You've spurred on a lot of phone conversation. Let's get to it. Chauncey, you're on the air.
Howard, I have a question for Stephen.
Sure.
Since Stephen is born again, how does he feel about the Jews? And does he think they're misguided people?
No, not at all. They're the chosen people. Go to chosenpeople.com. It's a fabulous website.
Yeah, but do you believe that Jesus is the Son of God?
Absolutely.
So then the Jews are wrong, in your opinion.
No, the Jews aren't wrong. I don't think the Jews are wrong about anything.
Well, the Jews don't believe that Jesus is the Son of God.
No, the Jews have not accepted Him as the Messiah.
So does that bother you?
Not at all.
Why not?
Because I'm not God. It's not my place to judge.
Adam, you look confused by all of this.
I'm an atheist, so I don't know what's going on. But what about Gelman? He's a bad
Paulie's really confused.
No, I'm not confused. I'm confused the way they talk. I listen to him right now.
But you know what? What's this guy's name?
Paulie, Uncle Paulie.
No, the guy on the phone.
Chauncey.
Chauncey, go to chosenpeople.com. It's a great website.
No,
Gary, I really do. I get that stuff out of the presses. So just some general notes on Stephen. First of all, Stephen said that he's ashamed of almost every other movie he's made besides this one because they didn't have strong Christian.
Never said that.
Not true.
Never said that. Not ashamed. I make the joke right now that most of my films, I did 65 movies, and most of them were BC, so you won't be seeing me in the sequel to a lot of those pictures.
Yeah, you have been
Not that sequels were being made.
Robin!
So production on Biodome
the devil. You belong to the devil, my friend. Number 60.
Robin is unbelievable.
No, really.
No Biodome 2?
No, really.
Well,
yes.
I want to do a prequel to Biodome. I think it's a great idea. But, yeah, there's no...
Is Paulie Shore mad that you were not available?
Get out. Come on, get out of here.
prosciutto.
You might come over here like this, and come on, move.
Prosciutto
profumado.
Is it true that your housekeeper told you that she knew that one day she would work for somebody who understood the Word of God?
No, it's true that the housekeeper that worked with my wife and I back in Tucson when I was doing the Young Riders TV show, who was from Brazil, before she accepted the job, went to church in Brazil, and there was a prophecy that if she went to work for the people, which was me and my wife, that she would plant the seed that would eventually lead to us being converted, and then for me to go on and have my own ministry, which is actually happening right now.
But how
I
do you
knew
get,
it.
How do you get a prophecy?
I knew you were going to have your own ministry. I knew it.
How does she get a prophecy? Like,
I knew Stephen was going to have his ministry.
Really?
I knew. Couldn't figure the angle on this.
He wouldn't be one who just sits in the pews.
No.
He'd have to be
He's not going to be a follower.
front, yeah.
He's going to be leading the flock.
Praise the Lord
Son
Jesus
of a gun.
Christ.
You know what? Now I get it.
You understand it all now.
I've often said when I leave this crap, I'm going to that crap.
Yeah.
I'm leading a ministry. That's where the real bucks are.
How soon before the TV show?
Oh, please.
No,
I'm going to be coast to coast.
Oh, come on.
But you know, like I said before,
have you been on PTL yet?
PTL. There is no more PTL.
No,
I've been on TBN 4 times.
Yeah,
right.
I've been on the 700 Club.
That's the one.
Absolutely. Pat Roberts is the best.
Oh, you need to be
see,
saved.
we're so stupid we don't know the difference between 700 Club and PTL. I think it's all the same show.
Pat Robertson's the best.
Where do you stand on abortion now?
Well, that's sticky.
That's sticky?
Sticky. That's a sticky thing. You got to be careful with that one.
Yes or no?
That's right.
Yes or no? For or against? A woman's right to choose.
I have no comment.
Interesting.
Wow.
Interesting.
Oh.
You've got to the dark side.
I've got to the... Is it the dark side, Howard?
Brian, go ahead. You're on the air.
Yeah, good morning. I remember a few years ago this guy was on the air, Stephen Baldwin, and I called in to say how he stiffed me on the St. Andrews golf tournament that they do every year. And he says, oh, I'll take care of you again this year, Brian, double as much. I went in after 18 years of working at St. Andrews and was fired because of Stephen Baldwin.
Oh.
What do you think about that, Steve?
I'll be praying for you.
Oh, that's a lie.
What do you mean praying for me? Let's lay off all your rebuild Christian stuff. Let's talk about you getting fired after 18 years because you didn't tip. Your brother Danny leaves a $300 tip on the foursome. You walked off like you're some big shot. What's up with that, Steve?
Brian, $100 of the Dano $300 tip was me, bro.
No, it wasn't. What are you talking about?
Yeah. Now you're a big liar. Because you use the name of Jesus, the name of the God, for such for money. You're a big liar, number one.
Prosciutto.
You don't know what you're talking about.
Now, you've seen the Passion of the...
about religion.
You've seen the Passion of the Christ.
Business, my friend.
You've seen the Passion of the Christ 3 times.
Yes, sir.
So you're going to set up a TV ministry or just a regular ministry first?
No.
What's the move?
Right now, let me just tell you something.
Right now, what?
The skateboard thing I did.
All right, let's talk about wall bounds and the skateboard.
Let me do the skateboard thing quick.
All right.
The skateboard thing I did, the idea was to create a DVD as an outreach tool and try to distribute it to churches.
Okay.
Right?
All right.
The goal was to distribute 10,000 copies over 2 years.
Right.
We've only been doing it for 5 months. We've distributed 40,000 DVDs.
All right.
Now, a very, very big Christian corporation has come to me and said, we want to do the Livin' It Skate Tour for 2005. We want to put the skaters on a bus, shrink wrap it, and send it to all the shopping malls across America and have the guys do their skate demos.
All right, so you're successful with that. You'll be touring wall bounds on Long Island tomorrow, starting at 8 a.m. to promote your line of coffee.
Loco Joe. Remember when I was here for Loco Joe?
Yes.
Finally, after doing independent distribution,
you'll have a distributor.
Wallbaum's of Long Island is in conjunction with Wallbaum starting its own charitable foundation.
My friend, you come in the name of Jesus.
Prosciutto.
Wait a minute. If you come in the name of blah, now you come by business. You know what you are? A big liar. A big stinker. A dog.
All right, boys. All right. Stephen, yes,
Stephen. Get out of here. Come on, get out.
I just got to hit me out. Every time Paul yells, I
get out of here, move it.
I get hit in the eye with zesty Italian.
No, you're sweating again.
Get out.
Christ. Uh-oh, Paulie's throwing you out.
Look, don't impress me. You see, literally look like me. Get out. Get out now.
This guy's got
Get out of here. Get out of here.
Security.
Get out of here. Go home.
Security.
All right, let's stop for a second. Wait, we're about to end the segment.
Let's regroup.
Let's regroup. Hold on. Let Stephen get his plug, please.
All right, so for my mom's breast cancer research fund.
All right.
Loco Joe will now be distributed through Wallbaum's and their charitable foundation.
Okay.
Tomorrow, I'm going to get on a bus at 8 o'clock in the morning. I'm going to go down the Long Island Expressway. I'm going to be stopping at the Wallbaum's at 8 a.m. in Long Beach, at 10:30 a.m. in Deer Park, at 12:30 in the afternoon in North Patchogue, and 2:30 in the afternoon in Riverhead, This is all wall-bound.
What about this, Adam? Are you impressed by this?
I'm going to be at Scores at 11 a.m., and then again at noon, then a 1 o'clock businessman's lunch show, actually, I'll be doing.
And then finishing up at 5 p.m. tomorrow in Southampton, Wallbounds.
All right.
And I'm going to be meeting the kids, meeting the parents, meeting all of the customers.
You've plugged a lot now.
Go to distributorship.com for more information. And thank you. And thank you. And thank you to the Wallbaums organization for their prosciutto.
Stephen, you are on a path, I see. I believe you will get... You're going to get your own...
Shut up, go home.
All right, you're going to get your own ministry.
Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait.
What do you think of this, Robin? I'm thinking of going with like this. Billy Graham with biceps. What do you think of that?
There you go.
You think that works?
I like that.
What do you think?
I like it.
And I can see you walking around stage talking about who you used to be and
Howard,
who you are now.
I got to do one more thing.
Ready? Just Paulie wants to call the police.
Before I go, I got a verse for Howard. It's very simple. Proverbs chapter 10, verse 9. The man of integrity walks securely, but he who takes crooked paths will be
Quickly, get out of here! Get out, move it.
Shut up.
This guy needs an exorcism. This guy needs an exorcism.
Finishing nothing.
Stephen,
Proverbs 10:9.
Thank you, Stephen. Stephen Baldwin, please say hello to Alec.
I will.
Danny, Roger, and Biff.
Come on.
And tell them I said hey.
God bless you, Howard.
God bless you.
May the Spirit of God continue to work in your life. In the name of Jesus Christ. I pray for you, Howard.
Paulie told you to drop dead.
Praise Jesus. Thank you, Jesus.
About a little something. And Jesus will not listen to you, my friend.
And thank you to all those people who prayed for me about being here today. So livinit.org.
All right, look, a lot of people were calling in for you.
Should I stay?
We're going to do the next.
Go to jail and drop the bed.
Should I stay?
No.
I should go?
No, well, wait. I'm going to go to commercial break so I can talk to you, shake your hand, and hear how you're really doing.
Thank you.
Tell me how you're really getting off these days.
No, shake his hand.
Why?
Because it's bubble.
All right.
I love him.
Let me tell you something. Stephen, on the 6th day, God took 300 pounds of cheese and he created Uncle Paulie.
You know what I said? 100 pounds of salami I created you. You know what
I think I'm insulted.
Oh, you know what you him? You not be lucky.
Get on the microphone.
Listen, Pops, go back to the pizza bowl, would you?
You come back and have fun and get out of here.
Paulie, we can't hear you. We can't hear you.
From the jungle.
Oh, Paulie. Prosciutto.
All right. Listen,
my forehead's starting to sweat.
All right. Stephen Baldwin. You're my friend. I'm glad to see you.
I'm staying here.
You're not leaving.
I'm not leaving.
All right. Stephen will be touring Wallbounds on Long Island tomorrow at 8 a.m. to promote his line of coffee products called Loco Joe. And by the way,
Baldwin.
Adam.
Stinky Baldwin.
Watch Crank Yankers on Tuesday nights at 10:30 with Adam Carolla. I'm going to
tell you. Jesus.
Paulie.
I'm not talking about it.
It's great seeing you, pal. Glad you could come in for the Stephen segment.
You know what's
Sorry,
the
you guys got all jumbled.
You know what's the common name is just about.
I can't hear you.
That's what I'm making business.
What?
I understand you. They want to make $1 million, guys.
Yeah, well, I see money in it.
You get out of here. You watch your business to the people. You don't watch my business, my friend.
Uncle Paulie.
I watch you.
Uncle Paulie.
Don't call me Uncle Paulie. Forget about it.
Can I say something very interesting,
He's not your uncle.
I don't want to ruin the show, but off the air, Uncle Paulie does not have an accent, and he's a perfect gentleman. He speaks with a British accent.
All right.
You're not funny.
I love you, Paulie. I love you, bro. I love you.
No.
I love you, man.
Listen to me.
I love you.
You stinks. I don't like you.
I love you.
You know, I don't love you.
You're okay with me, bro.
You don't love yourself. You gotta go in jail. You gotta smell. I
gotta go in jail and smell.
You will end up in jail.
No.
I know you will.
I don't need you.
Listen, Uncle Poopy.
I don't need your love. I don't need your love.
All right, listen, it's been a lot of fun.
Comfortable for me.
Stephen, good luck with the Wallbounds tour.
I like it.
Adam.
It's uncomfortable.
All right, everybody calm down. This is really.
I gotta be honest, seriously, the forehead's holding up good.
Look at this.
Yeah, it doesn't sweat.
Not
Meanwhile, my ass is Niagara Falls.
It's pouring out of you. Yes,
Hey.
Double A, go ahead. You have the last word.
Hey, Howard, what's up, man? Listen, Stephen Baldwin turned into a fag. Love Adam Cole. And please, more Uncle Paulie.
Everybody loves
somebody. Just what's the matter? Oh, we love you, Uncle Paulie.
Listen to me. I told you one thing, you know.
Oh, my.
You got to understand that this 2004, the people smart, right? You come over here and let me Jesus, and you want to make a business that's wrong.
Get on the mic.
You waste some time.
Don't tell him to use the mic.
Tell me by yourself. That's the different story.
All right.
You got to go, the Jesus, the Bible. You come like I said.
By the way, the coffee is terrific. I've had it.
Isn't it great? You want me to send more over here?
Please send more.
I will send more. Loco Joe.
You don't like it? I like it.
Loco Joe, distributorship.com. I'm going to send more over.
Thank you.
You got to keep power up.
Listen, Mama's the last call. She wants you to go home.
It's just going to be
You never had Loco Joe coffee?
Shut up. No, I look like you got to keep power up.
Prosciutto. Now, do you want me to send you a copy of the Skate DVD?
Please, I would watch that.
It's just a trick video.
God. I'll fast forward through the Jesus stuff.
If you want to, go ahead.
No. You know Tony Sazitz? I got to show the Tony Sazitz to you.
Come on, let's go to commercial.
We're going to go to commercial. It's just so much fun in here.
This is the first time Adam's ever asked for a commercial.
Really? What is it, Vinny? Quickly.
I came to wrap this up of F, Marry, Kill for Stephen.
F, Marry, Kill for Stephen. Go ahead, real quick.
Your wife?
I can't hear him. Who is it?
Your wife, Jesus, and God. F, Marry, Kill.
F, Marry, Kill. Your wife, Jesus, and God.
I don't know what to say.
Who do you F, who do you marry, who
One
do
you
you kill?
F, one you marry, one you kill. Who do you kill?
Holly.
I don't understand.
All right, he doesn't understand.
You're no Solomon, you freak!
What is that?
What?
You're no Solomon, you freak!
You kill yourself, my friend.
Let's go to break, Howard.
Uncle Paulie, use the mic.
Praise the Lord Jesus Christ.
All right, Stephen, love the coffee. Please send us some. Everybody around here.
Shut up. Let me tell you. Next time I show Rado, you got to shut up.
My, he's
He's a
telling
liar.
you to shut up?
I don't know why you talk to him.
I'm talking to him because he's my guest.
He's a liar.
Well, he might be a liar, but he's my guest.
I mean, he's not the first.
Look, listen, Paulie, what do you think? I'm stupid? I get what's going on. No, I get what's going on.
You don't think other people get it, Paulie?
No, Stephen is going to now work this into a TV ministry. I see what's going on.
He'll be wearing a white suit.
Even they got to work in the street.
Okay, this is where we're
Should I wear a white suit?
Yeah, a white suit.
White suit.
And Adam, I still don't know what's going on with him.
Well, I'll tell you what, Howard, we got to pay some bills.
All right, let's pay some bills. Let's pay some bills.
We got to pay some
Stephen Baldwin, thank you.
Thank you so much, Howard.
Good luck with all your projects.
Livinit.org, distributorship.com. Praise the Lord Jesus Christ.
All right.
Thank you, Howard.
All right, we'll be back right after this.
And wonderful. You know, so we went through our conversation, and then she goes, your father wants to speak to you. Now, that's always a big deal, because my father never really speaks to me that much.
It's almost like there's an announcement, and then your father appears.
The weird thing is, you hear my dad in the background. But I guess what goes on is, both of them can't hear anymore that much, and my mom won't even consider getting a hearing aid. My dad has a hearing aid, but it doesn't seem to change anything. And
that's nice.
He decides he wants to speak to me. So I'll be talking to my mother. This is what you hear. It sounds something like this. Yeah, Ma, so what?
Wonderful Mother's Day. Your sister took me to lunch. I was there with Pam and Sharon. And then in the background you'll just start to hear like shit going on. And then you hear... look, I want to talk to him. I don't even know if he knows my name. I don't even think he says, hey, I want to talk to him.
Harold.
And she can't hear him in the background. Let me have the phone when you're done. Let me talk to her. What, Ben? I talked to her about your father. He wants to talk. My mother starts getting nervous. Your father wants to talk to you.
It's like a big event.
Yeah, well, wait, I'll hold on.
Hold the presses.
Yeah, stop the presses.
And that's got to mean he's got a definite opinion about something.
Yeah, like there's something
not
burning.
To say, like, I love you.
No, it was something like burning on his mind. So I knew it was big. He goes...
I was watching television. Did you see it?
I go, what?
Did you see it?
I go, see what? I don't know what you're talking about.
Look, I was watching television. I tuned by the Met game.
Oh.
And they mentioned your name.
I said, they mentioned my name on the Met game. I don't even... Oh, I go, all right. I go, Gary threw out the first pitch. He's been really nervous. My father doesn't even hear anything. He just goes barrels on. He goes...
Look, so I never saw a pitch so horrible.
I go, what? He goes,
I never saw when they would show a pitch on TV like this. I tuned by, and they're talking about Howard Stern's producer threw out the first pitch. He says, you never saw a ball thrown like this.
I go, oh, my God, Dad. And my father can't even have a conversation, but I go, oh, my God, do you know Gary was throwing out the first pitch? His worst nightmare is that the pitch would be wild. He goes,
wild? I never saw a pitch like this in my life.
Now my father's goofing on Gary. And I'm like,
oh, my goodness.
I said, you don't know how unbelievable this is, because this is Gary's worst nightmare.
He literally talked himself into his worst nightmare.
Yeah, I said, this is his worst nightmare. I mean, I go, you're telling me it was awful? Now I'm getting, like, full of glee, because if it was a good pitch, we'd be done.
Yeah, it'd be over.
Now I'm smelling the first 2 hours of the show are going to be fantastic, because Gary's pitch was, he goes...
It was unbelievable.
The man is right.
The
man is right.
I immediately watched it. And, you know, I said, I have it right here. You have it there.
He's like, send it to me.
Yeah, right. Like, he couldn't believe it. Well, I watched the pitch. And Beth looks at me and goes, he threw it like a girl. So I go, what do you mean? She goes, I guarantee you I can throw better than that. She goes, my father, we used to go out and throw balls all the time. She says the first time, her father was such a stickler for sports. I mean, she has two brothers who are both full scholarships for sports.
Like Penn State type stuff.
Yeah. Penn State, full scholarship for football and basketball at the University of Vermont. And, full ride, didn't have to pay for college. And she said, my dad used to, I would cry, he'd make me put on a glove. This is Beth. And she says he would throw balls at me until I would catch it. She said, the first ball hit me in the head. And he made me stand there and keep... He was like one of those sports dads.
Yeah. Like the great Santini.
And she said I was always grateful in a weird way, because she goes, I could always play any sport and throw a ball. And I said, yeah. I said, I don't know what happened with this guy. She goes, I've never seen a pitch like this.
And he supposedly can throw a pitch, right?
So
I don't know who told him that.
So we're drinking a bottle of wine at the house.
You're on that dead-end street still, huh?
Yeah, I'm still drinking. I'm sorry, Artie. And, I'm moving two guys in with me to watch me full time.
Why don't you make your own grave over there?
Yeah. So, anyway, and by the way, when I saw the pitch, I saw Artie was standing right there next to the catcher.
Oh, Artie did show up.
I showed up.
He was down on the field.
Oh, I showed up.
And I said, where were your two bodyguards?
One was Joe was right next to me.
Oh, he was.
Look at it. You see me and Joe laugh like we're watching.
I got upset. I thought you were on your own.
No,
he escaped.
No, Joe was with me.
Oh, good. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, because that's a place to score. Shea Stadium, whatever stadium that's called now.
Oh, no, City Field.
City Field.
Believe me, the neighborhood outside City Field is the same as it was outside Shea Stadium.
Right.
It looks like it's a bunch of chop shops for cars, though.
Yeah, so I'm watching this thing, and I go, oh, my God, Artie's there at the game. And, I mean, it must have been unbelievable. So, now the first thing I do is Beth is on Facebook. So I said, can you go to Gary's page? So I said, let's leave some messages.
Oh, God.
I go, we go, hey, we really loved your pitch. And I don't know, I wrote some other things. I go, then I see that Gary, Thursday night, was at the Bruce Springsteen show in Toronto.
Oh.
He flew there with Ross. I mean, Ross ought to go have his head examined. And so should Gary. So I wrote on his thing, in Toronto Thursday, maybe if you stayed home and got some sleep, you wouldn't have pitched so fucking bad.
Yeah, you shouldn't be traveling when you have to pitch.
Gary sang the first song at the Springsteen concert, and it was shit as well.
Yeah, I bet. So all of a sudden, I'm goofing. And I said, so Beth and I go, I got to call Gary. I called Gary. I go, what happened? He goes, I'm on my second Scotch bowl.
Yeah, he started getting loaded.
He was getting loaded.
I had to leave.
It was unbelievable.
Really? He was that devastated that now he had to get drunk?
He had to get drunk.
Some fortitude.
I go, that was your worst nightmare? He goes, I don't know why I did it. So I didn't want to start busting his balls too bad.
Right then, yeah.
I watched this pitch. I wrote to Sal and Richard. I said, find that kid who does the animation for us. Kevin Lofton.
Yeah, Kevin Lofton.
I say, find him. I said, so follow the trajectory of the ball. After it leaves the stadium, where does it ends up in outer space? But you see it, you go with it all when it's orbiting the Earth, the pitch.
It's space junk now.
I mean, it was unbelievably bad.
It was
Where
a double,
did it go?
Well, it was a double whammy because, first of all, I wish I would have played catch with Gary because I love Gary to death. But someone's misinforming him. He can't throw. He throws like a chick.
Oh,
and I would have played catch with him for 2 seconds and begged him not to do it. I would have said, I'll teach you how to call in sick or something. I mean, you can't do it because he throws like he didn't play high school ball.
But that's why he was nervous, because you're right. He claims he can throw a ball.
He can't. He can't throw a ball. No, he can't. I would have known it. John Hine is not his friend because John let him believe he can. Anyone who plays catch with the guy, I said 2 pitches, I could have figured out he can't throw a ball.
What is he doing wrong?
I don't know. What does my sister do wrong when she throws it? I don't know. I mean, that's the thing. When you play catch with a fucking broad, sometimes chicks go, let's play catch, and you're always running after the ball. They never reach you. And and the poor catcher for the fucking Mets. Every fucking home game, there's another jerk-off throwing out the first pitch, and this guy
get killed.
Yeah, but no, not killed. I mean, it was a double fuck-up because Gary threw the ball incredibly soft and gay.
Right.
And nowhere near the umpire had it. The umpire had a fucking catch.
The umpire caught the ball.
The umpire had to catch the ball because the catcher's like, I'm not getting up. I got to fucking catch a game now.
Did the umpire actually catch the ball, or did he like...
He said, go get it.
He had to go get it. My worst nightmare, boy.
Me and Robert Smigel were there. I said to Smigel, I said, what a great day. We just saw Lance Bass throw out the first pitch.
Was the umpire cracking?
The whole stadium was laughing.
Oh, my God. First of all, they were baba-booing.
Right.
Every other word was fag. And that was just from me and Joe.
Oh, my God.
I mean, look.
Because I said to Gary, when I called him, I go, what did Artie say? He goes, oh, Artie just, hit me on the back, and he basically said, better luck next time or something. So you were, like, saving it up for the... Everyone, you know what? Here this morning, nobody would talk to Gary. Like, Will wouldn't talk to no one because, Gary says to me, oh, my God. He goes, do you notice no one's talking to me? I go, Gary, they're all waiting and saving it for the air. Listen to this. The Daily News called Gary's pitch the most embarrassing ceremonial first pitch in baseball history.
Howard, some broad who I've never heard of sang the national anthem.
Yeah.
She looked like a Britney Spears or something.
Right.
She should have thrown out the first pitch.
She would have done a better job.
And I was trying to justify what Gary did. It was Autism Awareness Day.
You should have said he had autism.
I said Gary was nice. He threw out the pitch like he's autistic.
Yeah, he wanted the kids to feel good about themselves. Will, it was obvious you weren't even talking to him.
It was great. I brought my whole family, went out to the game on Saturday. I just wanted to see him throw that pitch.
And by the way, we should mention, because it was Autism Day, Gary had brought in about 100 listeners to watch him throw the first pitch.
First of all, Gary did an incredibly nice thing. Gary probably raised a shitload of money for charity. It was a charity thing. And he made the ultimate sacrifice. He looked like a fruit.
What did Gary's son say?
I don't know. I just saw Gary put his head down. He was like so embarrassed.
First of all, Gary's kids are the nicest fucking kids. Mary's great.
Did they feel bad?
Lucas is such a sweet kid. He came up to me before the pitch and said to me, Artie, I love my dad, but if he screws up, you got to make fun of him. That's what he said.
Right.
After the pitch, he saw how sad his father was. The sweetest thing happened in the suite we had. He came back up to me and, like, dead serious, he goes, please don't be too hard on my father. So I promised him, but Lucas, you're learning something about life right now. I have a job. I got to do it. I'm making money.
You made a deal with a drug addict, Lucas. They don't tell you the truth.
This is the way it usually goes with them.
But he should have let Jackson throw it out. Because Jackson even said to me, you could tell he's a good athlete, and
And he said, I want to throw it out. I would love to. Like, he was ready to go, you know?
And by the way, Sal is in the hallway for the TV cameras mimicking Gary's first pitch before we get to Will.
What's he throwing, like Sal?
Let's see. Oh, there it is. He's got the Gary mask on. You're throwing it too good. Oh, you're winding up. Okay. Take a shot put.
Oh, man.
That's funny.
Wow.
When Sal does that, that's funny. That should be Sal's stand-up act.
I mean, when I heard Will was there, I'm thinking, like, it's all Philly fans, like, in his family.
I was with every penny.
What happened when you were in the stands, you were watching?
Yeah, we were way back in the outfield, so I had a bad angle for it. So he throws the ball, and you're like, oh, okay, it's going to reach the plate. He actually threw it far enough. Right. But then it hits the umpire, who's about 5 feet right of the batter's box. You're like, is it even physically possible to throw the ball that badly? But then you could just see he was, like, crushed. John Main's pushing him off the mound. He's like, get out of here, asshole. It was just funny.
Wow.
He was crushed. Gary's face.
And it's humiliating because the fans start to boo you, right?
Yeah, well, I mean, listen, Met fans are, first of all, self-loathing people.
Right.
Because I thought I was going to catch a lot of shit. But they were, I mean, every Met fan I saw said, oh, hey, we love you. You're right, we are fags. But I have my list. Maybe we should make lists. I'm definitely going to do my gayest Met list.
Right.
And Gary's in the honorary gayest Met.
Ralph, you're on the air. Did you see the pitch?
I thought Star Trek was good.
Better.
He threw like a Star Trek fan.
How do you... I don't understand, like, how did it, like, it wasn't even close.
Yeah, I mean, with all that, first of all... And then Gary,
had a pitching coach.
That's nothing. You don't even know the half of it. When I spoke to Gary and he was drinking scotch on Saturday night after this fiasco, I said, what's going on? He goes... He had hired a psychologist.
Oh, get out of here.
To work through it with him.
Fire that guy.
He hired a guy to do 100 pitches with him, a pitching coach. And Gary goes, I don't know. I threw 95 of those pitches perfectly, and then 5 of them went bad, and now I'm focused on the 5 that went bad. So then he hired the psychologist to work
get
through
that
with
out
him.
of his head.
He should have had the psychologist throw out the pitch.
But what you're telling me, Artie, is Gary doesn't know how to throw. He should have had the psychologist.
He doesn't. I'm telling you, I could tell. I played baseball for a long time.
Right.
And I played like hardball. I played in a fast pitch league for a while. And I know what it's like. You play catch with a guy, you could tell, okay, this guy knows how to throw a ball.
Right.
And I'm telling you, if I played catch with Gary, I could have told him, don't do it, man. Just like I would have told Chris Rock not to do it when he fucking did it. Like, I don't think Chris Rock is as funny anymore.
Was Gary's worse than Chris Rock?
Yes. I think it was the worst pitch in the history. I mean, the Met players and fans, everybody around in the suite. I mean, the autistic kids were going, wow. Sebastian Bach was there.
Yeah.
First of all, Sebastian Bach had the line of the day.
What did he say?
Sebastian Bach sang 3 songs before the game, and no one was listening to him.
Right.
Well, I thought he sounded pretty good.
Right.
And afterwards, we see him, and he's like one of those, dude, what's up?
Yeah, he's a heavy metal guy.
Yeah, right, heavy metal guy.
Yeah.
The lead singer of Skid Row in the 80s. But he goes, all I know is Gary threw worse than I sang.
That's the ultimate insult.
Thank God for Gary.
There was like, we all
he threw worse than I sang.
We all took a picture.
Do you know the Daily News? I mean, for the Daily News newspaper to say...
comment even on a picture.
I mean, to say it's the single most embarrassing moment in the history of first pitches.
Yeah.
In the history of the Mets? You know the embarrassing moments the Mets have?
Oh, here it is.
Worse.
Gary Dell'Abate, we all know him as Baba Booey from the Howard Stern Show, delivered what has to be the most embarrassing ceremonial first pitch in baseball history Saturday. He had been talking for weeks on the Stern Show about doing this, and Saturday he finally got his shot. The video is below, pretty bad. He may actually be better than Perez and Green combined. If you look closely, you can see Stern sidekick Artie Lang, a Met hater, to the far left during the pitch. In all seriousness, Dell'Abate, a Mets fan, was at Citi Field, the Celebrity Gifts for Autism Awareness Day, which is a great cause, one that's dear to my heart. Good job, Gary, on that. But most...
pitch.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to remember why he was there.
That was from the Daily News, Howard?
Daily News.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, let me check that.
You see,
Yeah, Daily News.
I think I'm absolutely sure I could do better.
Well, actually, Ralph, after that pitch, you should worry about your job. I think Gary should be picking out Howard's clothes.
I mean, what was that? What? I mean,
Howard,
first of all, so in other words, what I'm learning is Gary doesn't know he can't throw.
Yeah, and a lot of people. But you know how everyone thinks they're funny?
Right.
You know what I mean? My buddy's the funniest guy, and then you meet him and you want to punch him in the face.
Right.
There's a ton of guys who think they can throw, and they think they're athletes.
Artie, listen. He didn't even come close to the plate.
I understand, Ralph, but I'm sure Gary could at one time in his life throw. I'm sure he remembers being in the 8th grade, throwing the ball and being good. But Gary's had such a different life than playing ball for so long.
About throw like he's a pitcher, he's a sportsman or something.
You can forget to throw?
Yeah, I think you can, sure.
You get to hit the guy you're throwing at.
Well, I mean, you know.
Maybe Gary thought the umpire was the catcher. Gary, the single worst. Do you think yours was worse than Chris Rock, even?
Gary.
No, okay, so mine wasn't worse than Chris Rock, because mine stayed in the frame. You know, Chris Rock went out. And by the way, I would love to have Chris Rock's publicist, because you can't find a video of that anywhere.
Is that true?
You can, Howard. I searched high and low on the internet. They must have had it scrubbed.
It's not on YouTube?
Nope, not on YouTube. Nowhere.
How is that possible?
I don't know. Seriously, somebody's got it.
You were freaking out, too. You said to me, I don't understand how they're showing this on TV over, and they never show the first pitch, and yet they were showing it everywhere. In fact, here, wait, let me play these for you.
It's the most popular thing on YouTube.
Wait, let me play this. Yeah, Howard TV has video of the throw, by the way. Here's the...
let me see it again. I don't think
here it is.
This is like watching...
Why did you do this?
Well, first of all, there's a couple of things going on. I'll let you...
What happened?
I swear to God I can throw. And I swear to God that the way that looks like I can't throw.
Okay.
And I'll tell you what's going on. No, I'm going to tell you.
Explain it.
I'll explain it to you as best I can.
Like, do you know right away that was the... Right after you released it? When do you realize this is going horribly wrong?
So here's a few things that are going on. I can throw better than that. I promise you.
Right.
So I'm standing on the side.
Yeah, but that doesn't count.
No, I got you. I knew it was one pitch. So I'm standing on the side, and I've got like 8 minutes before I have to go out there. I'm just getting more and more nervous, nervous. I start to do that thing that I do. You know how your
lips?
No, dry heave.
Oh,
like when I get really nervous, I start to cough like I'm going to throw up.
Oh.
Gee, I didn't even know about that disgusting.
Oh, you didn't?
Yeah. I thought you meant licking your lips and teeth.
No. I start to get the dry heaves.
Wow.
So I'm doing it on the side, and the guy that's with me from the Mets is looking at me like I'm out of my fucking mind. Right. When I get it, so I've been given so much advice from so many different people. Some people say, just go out and throw it, don't
what
pitch.
What kind of advice are they
giving
you?
Some people say, just go out and throw it and don't pitch, and some people say, go and pitch. And what that was a bad combination of me saying, I'll pitch, and at the last minute go, no, I'll just throw it. You know what I mean?
It was a bad combination of gay guy and chick.
Right. Listen, I can't.
Did Artie bust your balls there, or you saved it for now?
They saved it for now.
Yeah, right. That was smart.
I'm an 8-year veteran on the show now. I know what to do.
Why waste your time there? No one can hear it.
I asked Smigel to call me with any joke he had.
What did Smigel say once it went down?
He was just laughing. I mean, Smigel said, he goes, listen, I love Gary, but what does he wear? He's Baba Booey. It's fucked either way.
How bad, so once you release the ball, you know, and you see the umpire trying to, chase it down, what are you thinking at this point?
I'm thinking this is what I was afraid of. This was it.
Right.
This was all of it put together, the worst of the worst. I mean, you start thinking of all the things you don't want to do. You don't want to throw it over the head. You don't want to bounce it.
I mean, for my father to call me.
Oh, your father was the least who called me.
Oh, my God. Who called you?
Well, it's always funny who wants to be the first to give you bad news.
Yeah, I was pretty much the first one on your face.
I get a lot of texts.
The first person to give you bad news is your arm.
Right. A lot of people were texting me. Yeah. I got about a dozen texts from Booker. It started with, hey, heard it didn't go well. Hey, that's okay. I did it once. And then around the 8th or 9th one, it's about 6:30 at night. I'm drinking, and it just goes, dude, you're on the news. That's what the text says.
Yeah. Wait, who sent you that?
Booker.
Oh, Booker.
Hey, at least you made the news, man.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, if you'd thrown out a perfect pitch, it would have been over.
You're way more famous than you were the other day.
This is a bit of a montage of... This is just different newscasts picking up the story.
Wow.
Which is unbelievable. Yeah, because Gary was like... this thing won't be seen. It's not going to come around.
Yeah,
blah,
I was
blah,
going
blah.
to say, you didn't think it was going to be this big.
No, I didn't think it was going to be this bad. Once I saw how bad it was, I thought... I thought... Listen, here's what happened.
This is Star Wars big.
Here's what happened. So here's what happened. So it's a bad pitch. We all know it's a bad pitch. I'm bummed out. But still, in my mind, it's within the Howard Stern universe.
Right.
Meaning, you come to work on Monday, you guys make fun of me, we show it, we put it on the TV show and everybody sees it.
Jeff Currow might yell at you.
Yeah, right. So and the listeners are there, but listen, the place only holds 40,000. You know what I mean? So what happens is during the game, this guy Kevin Burkhardt is a really nice guy. He interviews me during the game, and then they show it. When they show it, my heart just stopped, because then I realized now it's been taken out of the Howard Stern universe.
It's on everywhere.
And sent to the world.
Right.
And then, like yesterday before the game, Jackson puts the game on every day. And before the game, you know that mayor of Cincinnati that threw like the worst pitch ever? I turn on the game, it's 12:59, and I see they're doing a side-by-side.
Oh, my God.
I'm not kidding. But here's the worst. Here's the worst part of the whole thing. This is one of the worst catastrophes I've ever seen. And they say it's close.
Wouldn't it be cool if Major League Baseball started to use this clip like in an opening montage for every single game?
Like it became like a wide world of sports.
This week in fags.
So they decided that as bad as mine was, it's pretty bad, but not quite as bad as the mayor of Cincinnati, but it's very close.
Right.
So I realize now that for all eternity, I'm the second worst pitch. The worst pitch in New York, the second worst pitch, and I'm linked to the mayor of Cincinnati.
This might make Jackson a Yankee fan.
Well, all of this is going on the whole weekend, like, leading up to this. Mary's, like, getting mad at me, even, like, the couple of days before the game.
Because you're stressed out.
I'm stressed out. I'm ruining everything, and,
because Beth said to me, how will Mary be about this? I said, Mary's a real ball buster. She's not going to sit and give him any compassion.
No, so
She shouldn't. I mean, this is ridiculous.
So it's the whole thing.
He embarrassed the whole family.
Have Mary and your sons been relocated yet? Are they in the witness protection program?
All right, here's your new name.
So we get home on Saturday, and I'm really bummed out. Mary's like, God, like, I've been putting up with this for 2 weeks. Is this going to go on now?
Right.
I go, Mary, it's all over the fucking news.
Yeah.
She goes, who gives a shit? Like, really, what do you care? You did a great thing for autism.
You're a man.
And I'm like, you're a woman. You do not understand what this means.
And she goes, you're a woman, too.
So, yesterday...
How do you understand what it means?
So yesterday at 1 o'clock after this thing is on TV...
Right.
Wow. I just, hang my head, and I go in my office, and I'm in there. And she just comes in, and she goes... So you're gonna ruin Mother's Day? She goes, this is what it's gonna be. She goes, this is my day, and now it's all about you.
Oh my God! You're really, really. I mean, on a scale of 1 to 10, this is way up there, right?
Oh my God! No, it's a
disaster.
Howard, the Met fans were so brutal because we were on the field,
right?
And Gary was ahead of me, and me and Joe were walking by. All these fans stopped to tell me what to say on the show. Like they would tell me their names. These two brothers came up to me and said, Artie, tell Gary that Jake and Chubba from Queens says he's a fag.
Hey, can I just say you could not have done a better job.
Thank you, Ralph.
Yeah, this is the greatest for the show. I mean,
Gary fucked up at the ball game. Looked like a dope in front of the crowd. Threw like a sissy, and that's a fact. His throw should be considered a homosexual act. So let's boo. Boo, boo, ba, ba, boo. He should be spanked by Hal McRae. 'Cause it's 1, 2, 3 times you're gay when you throw 20 feet from home plate.
I can't do it. I'm too stupid. I just can't figure it out, I swear. I don't know what I was thinking. I'm an idiot. I'm a friggin' idiot. Go fuck yourself. Shut up, asshole. Fuck you, you white asshole.
Fuck you, you white asshole.
You white asshole.
What was that?
Richard, by the way, Richard, I guess, definitely grew up in Kansas because the one player he put in there is
Hal McRae.
The 1977 Royals.
Hey, this is sweet. Gary's kids are on the phone. They want to make him feel better. Hey, Gary's kids. Oh, that's mean. Kids, what do you think of your dad? All right, they can't stop.
That sounds like Jake and Chubba from Queens.
Howard, here's how you know it's really, really bad. I get a text. I'm going to pick up my mother to bring her home for Mother's Day. I get a text on my phone, and it says, sorry about the first pitch. How are you doing? And you know how people text you and you don't know who it is?
Yeah.
So I go, who sent this? Because they should put their name on it. So what I usually do is I hit the button to dial it, and then I usually get the person's voicemail. It was the owner of the Mets.
Oh, my
It was Jeff Wilpon.
Oh,
You're
my
kidding me?
goodness.
Well, I sort of know him.
Oh,
but he's just like, he wanted to see how I was doing.
Wow. Oh, wow.
By the way, they announced the game in Spanish. You could even hear during Gary's first pitch, they reference it.
Pero primero, aquí está Gary Delabate del Howard Stern Show para tirar la primera pelota del juego.
Please welcome Gary Delabate.
También lo conoces como Baba Booey. Y ahí va. A la puchica, este pendejo Monkey Boy no puede tirar para nada. Quizás con ese gran peso de su tooth and gums enorme, su balance ya está todo chiflado. Los otros jugadores ya casi están cayendo por el ass breath que tiene este hombre. Ahí va ese Neanderthal jungle creature, oímos. Todo el mundo. Y ya vamos a regresar después de este comercial.
Oh, my God.
Wow. I got to tell you, the other thing is, it's a real, sociological study in how people treat you, because some people who you think are your friends, I got a couple of emails from people who were really, put the best spin on it. Like John Hine, is a great friend, but Mark Tinker and Jeff Probst both sent me notes that were like, dude, it was a fucking disaster, but trying to be supportive. And then some people are just like, what the fuck?
Just assholes.
Did you read what I wrote on your Facebook?
Yeah.
I wrote, I was nasty. I wrote, what the fuck are you? First of all, I see Baba Booey went off to Toronto. I said,
I love how you can always connect those two.
I wrote, how did you have time
Following
to...
Springsteen?
Yeah, I
saw Springsteen in '79. That's why I fucked the piss.
how do you... He went to Toronto Thursday night. I go, how do you have time to go to Toronto? And Ross Zapin, too.
I'm off on Friday.
Springsteen will be here. Why does he have to go to Toronto?
I'm going next week in New Jersey, 10 feet from my house.
Yeah, I get that.
But you know what, Howard? If I had time, I would have gone.
I go, maybe if you didn't jet off to Toronto, you would have been awake enough to fucking throw the pitch.
Why do you need to see him in Toronto?
I don't know.
Is he better in Toronto?
What did you do? You went to I heard the plane was late, the whole thing?
Yeah, the plane was delayed. We barely got there.
Oh, my God.
But we got there.
Why would you put yourself through that? Fucking insane. What do you got there, Jason?
An article from Newsday.com.
Newsday.
What does Newsday say?
Let's see. Howard Stern's longtime producer, Gary Delabate, is infamously known as Baba Booey. The history of the nickname comes from a mistake Delabate made in the studio many years ago. Saturday, Baba Booey messed up again, big time. Watch it. Then they have the tape on Newsday.com.
Oh, they direct you to that. Huh?
Yeah.
They're driving people to the website with it.
And then guys write comments underneath it, and it's like, ouch, Gary. This pitch just makes me cringe. I watched it live about 15 times. As someone who pitched for 10 years, he should have called me and not a sports psychologist, as he claims.
Howard, that's not a comment. That's the author.
Oh, that's the author.
Oh, my God. That's the writer from Newsday.
The key... Oh, I thought it was like a kid. This is great. The key is to put zip on the ball, Gary, and throw over the top. I really can't decide what it looked like. Maybe a boomerang throw. But I've never thrown a boomerang. It just looks horrible. Continuing to pile on, it's one of the most unathletic things I've ever seen from a grown man. It ranks second to Chris Rock's opening pitch, so at least you're behind Chris Rock. There's some good in this.
Apparently it's worse than Chris Rock's, right?
Artie loves this.
Let me just say this. The last time I was at a Met game was 1985, I told Gary. And the only 2 times I went back to Shea Stadium after that was to see The Who and the Rolling Stones.
Right.
This blew both away.
Did you know right away, as someone who played ball, when even the wind-up is sort of...
Well, I didn't wind up.
My suggestion to Gary was to wind up, because if you wind up, you kind of get lost in the wind-up a little bit, and it takes your head off throwing.
Right.
But a lot of people said, and then already just as many people said don't wind up.
Really?
People just said, just throw it like you throw it in the front yard. Again, I'm telling you.
Well, clearly you should have listened to them.
I'm telling you, Jackson and I went out on the front lawn that morning because I walked it off. I threw the pitch, and it was a strike.
Walked it off.
In other words, we had the distance.
You measured
it off.
distance.
Fag.
Here's the problem, Gary. You spent way too much time thinking about that.
That's right.
Well, can I say something?
But
first of all, why put yourself in that position? In other words, I don't even think I've thrown a hard ball in my life. I don't know, maybe 10 times.
You do better, though, I'm sure.
I think I would, because I've thrown balls and they...
Well, you're the type of person who the type A would kick into, where you'd obsess. You'd make sure you could do it, otherwise you wouldn't do it.
Of course. Right. In other words, why did you... Gary, you can't throw a ball. I've never seen...
I swear to God I can, and I swear to God I throw a ball every day.
When you... I don't know what you call this. When you go like this...
But I decided to do...
That's how... That's like a girl throws like
I decided to do 10 things at once.
It looked like you were in the Go-Go's.
Listen, I won't deny for a second how bad it looks. And I can throw.
Is the way you threw it.
I know, but that's because I tried. Like I went to go.
Like Artie, like this.
Howard, I know. I couldn't even do it. I tried to imitate it, and everything I did looked more manly.
Artie being there, was that like the greatest thing ever?
Ralph, I'm telling you, it was better than any concert I've been to. It was the atmosphere. First of all, I wanted to hate that place, and I fucking love it.
It was nice, huh?
Baseball heaven, man.
Wow. So will you go again? Will you maybe go to some Met games?
If the Yankees beat them again in the World Series, I'll go, yeah.
Right.
I showed Jackson.
You like it better than the new Yankee Stadium?
Well, I haven't been there yet.
Oh,
I'm going to the Yankee game with my tickets for the first time Friday coming up.
All right.
And I can't wait.
Throw a ball out there.
Yeah, but
I could hit. If you were sitting at home plate, I probably could hit you.
But
you want a second shot at this?
No.
Why don't you?
I thought about it. I really did. I thought about it.
Would you like me to arrange for that?
No.
That would be too funny.
It would be the best.
I understand
because it's the pressure that I can't.
But what I understand about Gary's situation is the pressure because. Look, I've thrown a baseball a million times, and I threw out the first pitch in a Newark Bears game, which isn't even close to being as devastatingly pressure-packed as this. It's a lot of pressure.
But this is his worst thing. In other words, he couldn't have thrown it worse. In other words, let's say he had missed. Let's say he didn't get a strike. Let's say, it
dribbled or something.
Or maybe he didn't even reach home plate.
Yeah.
At least this was his worst nightmare. I mean, it couldn't have been worse than
it.
It
was a self-fulfilling prophecy.
That ball is somewhere on the moon right now.
It's like the greatest episode of Seinfeld ever.
It's like an air ball.
Do they give you the ball after?
Oh, yeah, I have it.
Oh, did you throw it out?
No, it's at my house.
I mean, you don't want to be reminded.
The ball is defective.
Why would you keep that?
You know what, Gary?
Throw it in the garbage.
You should keep it and have have Lance Bass sign it or something.
Yeah, that's funny.
Like have all of NSYNC sign it.
No, have it analyzed.
Good bitch, Joey Fatone. Hey, great throw, Gary. Justin Timberlake.
Yeah.
I know it wasn't you, Gary. You have that analyzed. Something's wrong with that ball.
You should have signed it that guy Lou who discovered the Backstreet Boys.
No, he's in prison. I can get it to him.
The guy who's in prison for fucking boys.
I'm gonna ask Mary.
Allegedly fucking a boy.
I'm gonna ask Mary to send me the ball, and I'm gonna send it to Lou.
Just send it to whatever ass fuck prison Lou's in, and say, Lou, next time your cellmate's fucking you, could you sign this ball? To Gary.
Poor Gary. Gary's standing here while Artie and I are laughing.
But you know what?
And you don't even know what to do with yourself.
I mean, this is,
You expected this.
Expected.
Can I just say for people who haven't seen it, with the camera, when the camera's on it, he throws it off camera.
No, I know. If they charge money on YouTube? I've never been on it. I don't know.
No, it's free.
Oh, yeah. I was saying, if they charged, it had to make more than Star Trek this weekend.
Oh, absolutely. This will be the most downloaded clip ever in the history.
But, in a sense, it proves sort of how many people... It's amazing how many people know, and it's a testament to the show, Baba Booey.
Yeah.
I mean, it's insane. Like, all 40,000 people knew. Wait. When you say Baba Booey, all the fucking ushers... Oh, wait, this is the greatest thing ever. So there's a guy, Charlie, who works there.
Yeah.
Charlie is a quintessential New Yorker, like the greatest guy. When he goes, Artie, tell Howard I said, I love you, man. My son loves the show. You're going to meet my son, blah, blah, blah. He goes, what's Gary going to do? You think he's going to throw the ball good? I'm like, I guess, we'll see what happens. After Gary threw the ball, Charlie's walking around. He's supposed to be working. Charlie's walking around going to everybody, what a fucking fag! I've never seen a faggy throw! He came up to me red in his face laughing, going, Artie, that was the gayest thing I've ever seen! And I once saw a guy suck a cock!
Is that what he said?
That guy's a comedian!
Charlie, if you're listening, call in. That's the gayest thing I've ever seen, and I once saw a guy suck a cock.
Hook-Nose Mike is on the air. We've spoken to him in a while. Hook-Nose, hi.
Hey, good morning, Howard. You Hook-Nose Jew bastard. Listen, Gary, you have to let Howard set it up again. You got to redeem yourself.
I think in a way you do.
Yeah, good. That's good advice, Hook-Nose.
No, but Gary really needs to go out there and throw the pitch.
Listen,
you need to get this one behind you.
Gary, do me a favor. Can we play catch one day?
Yeah.
And then I'm going to come back and I'm going to say if Gary should do it again. I'm going to be brutally honest.
Yeah.
All right.
But
hey,
based
Howard,
on what you saw...
film Artie having a catch with
Yeah, we'll film it. But Artie, based on what you saw,
right?
I mean, Gary gives you this thing. He was winding up, but also doing something else. 10 different throws.
Right.
The fact of the matter is, he can't throw, and he doesn't know it. And he's one of those guys, like you say, who thinks they're funny, and they're not.
Right. And you saw absolutely no indication that he can throw.
Listen, you know how... Look, like, when I went to see a shrink for the first time, he told me how fucked up I am because he's an expert. You know, he's like, look, dude, you're fucked up.
And you accepted it.
Yeah, I accept because, I mean, the guy knows what he's talking about. Major League pitchers are calling Gary and saying it was the worst thing they've ever seen. I mean,
the guy from the Daily News.
The owner of the Mets, the Daily News.
Oh, my God.
I mean, you know what Gary really is?
My father hasn't called me in 10 years.
Hello?
My father goes, my father's like, did you see that pitch? I go, yeah, Dad. He goes, what kind of pitch was that? He goes, well, it was unbelievable. Yeah, we got to call my dad.
Guys get angry about that because I get off the plane yesterday and the guy who meets me at the plane says, Gary sucks.
Well, Gary is a guy's guy. Like, Gary knows sports. You can talk to sports. So you think it's going to be better. And
But you know what's bad? Listen to these reports. My name's all over his shitty pitch.
Right, I know. Your name's getting dragged through mine.
Yeah, he fucked me, really. I'm the one getting fucked.
I said to Gary, you know what? You got to beg Bob Schimmel to beat up his wife.
You need to go into the witness protection program with Mary Jackson and Lucas.
Artie said that, not me.
No, almost, allegedly beat up his wife.
The whole story.
Thank you, Artie. There's a whole other thing going on.
Listen to this. This is a montage of Baba Booey's first pitch news stories that were immediately on TV.
Wow.
The game's first pitch was thrown out by Howard Stern's producer, Gary Dell'Abate. A little awful. Baba Booey, Baba blew it.
Gary Dell'Abate from Howard Stern, Baba Booey. That's just embarrassing.
Baba Booey. Not sure who he is, but I'm told he's a Howard Stern personality. Well, he can't pitch. Throws the first pitch badly.
Howard Stern's sidekick, Baba Booey, threw out one of the worst ceremonial first pitches on record.
Oh, my God.
Again, he didn't come close to finding the catcher.
Baba Booey from the Howard Stern Show. That's the worst first pitch I've ever seen.
Baba Booey. Gary Dell'Abate from the Howard Stern Show, throwing out the first pitch at the Pirates-Mets game.
Oh, my God.
Didn't go real well.
Fans of Howard Stern, this is Baba Booey for you. And that guy, for all the bad karma he's built up, that's exactly what he deserves.
And today at Citi Field, Gary Dell'Abate of the Howard Stern Show shows how not to throw a ceremonial first pitch. As Bob Uecker would say, the pitch was just a bit outside. Obviously, the guy they call Baba Booey never played baseball at his former high school, Uniondale High on Long Island. In the words of Bill Walton, that was horrible.
To New York, Baba Booey from the Howard Stern Show throwing the first pitch badly. I hope they Baba booed him out of the park.
I mean, that is really your worst nightmare.
Yeah, no, that's it.
It's like the greatest episode of Seinfeld ever.
But again,
you're George.
Uniondale High School.
They've
Is
got
embarrassed.
history.
See, that explains one of my guys I went to high school wrote me on Facebook about embarrassing the high school, but now
Gary, this is a disaster.
How do I leave the house? Ralph, at the end of the day, it's hugely embarrassing. I still produce a major radio show.
He lives
that
in
has nothing to do with
Connecticut. There's
throwing a
no
ball.
fruits up there.
Gary, all that considered, you can't throw a ball.
Okay, fine. You can't get a job.
Yeah, I have a job.
No, you don't.
And I can throw a ball better than you.
That I would like to see.
That I promise you. I'll bet you $1,000 I could throw a ball better than you.
I'll tell you what, Ralph, because you're such a big mouth.
Yeah.
Why don't you go and throw out the first pitch at Citi Field?
Sure, why not?
I mean, because
they're not looking for him.
No, but I'm saying, he thinks he can throw it better, but but he doesn't care about the pressure because he's half a bag anyway.
But Gary, he probably can throw it better because he's good. Anyone can outdo that pitch, probably.
Well, not anyone.
I like the chick who goes, and Gary Baba blew it.
Oh, my God.
I like when they call him Gary Dell'Abate.
I know, but they all get Baba Booey correct.
Yeah, that they get.
First of all, if you put it on a scale...
When a chick says he Baba blew it.
Yeah, Chris Rock grew up, I think, in a project in Bed-Stuy.
Right.
He probably never played
There
Little League.
wasn't a field anywhere near him.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like his father probably left him at an early age.
I don't know if Rock...
His father was there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but...
Black guy and his father was there? Okay.
According to the show, everyone hates Chris. He's got a dad. I don't know. But he grew up in Bed-Stuy, I know. So there's he probably didn't spend a lot of time playing ball.
Yeah.
So you gotta give Rock that a little bit, Gary actually played. Gary's is probably worse than Chris's on that level.
I mean, all the preparation.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, Doug Goodstein from Howard TV.
We have multiple angles of this. So we just analyzed the side angle of Gary, and in mid-pitch, you'll see
He licks his lips, too.
By the way, how do you have multiple angles of this? Because you were allowed to shoot this,
we're doing a real licensing deal with Major League Baseball.
Yeah, Doug sends before you roll
stolen footage.
Yeah, Doug sends me a note this morning. Tell everyone not to watch YouTube. Only watch it on Howard TV because we have a licensed agreement with the Major League Baseball.
It's just frustrating.
I'm sitting there laughing. Yeah, okay, Doug.
Yeah, everybody's going to say, "Oh, Evan,
it's so frustrating. I spent hours making a deal with Major League Baseball on Friday, and then Yeah,
but you got the multiple angles and stuff. Everyone will tune into Howard TV.
Look, Howard's a powerful guy, but I don't think in this day and age you get no one to watch YouTube.
I know, but Howard says
no one watch YouTube.
I didn't say that. I said if you're going to promote Howard TV, not YouTube where it's illegal.
Well, because no one's going to wait for Howard TV. They're going to watch it on YouTube, but you're going to have a funny multiple angle.
And then after this, there's also a shot when Gary ran out. He did something weird too. I don't even know if you remember.
Jumped over the line.
Yeah, he did like a weird hop over the line.
All right, so here's Gary from another angle. Artie, watch carefully. You're our expert. Go ahead. Here we go. Look, where did he go wrong? Ooh.
Right there.
Yeah. See, even I know, and I'm not an expert.
Oh, look at his face. Oh.
It looks like he was aiming for the stands.
There's a beaten man.
You look like a beaten man.
Are any Met players laughing in the background?
Well, that's another thing. So I got a buddy who works for Rawlings, and he knows all the players. So the whole time he's emailing me, like, good luck with the pitch, how did it go? And he sent me back a note. This is probably the most stinging one of all. I got reports from all the players. It's worse than you imagine.
Oh, my God.
So that means, like, the players are like, now it's like the inside joke of the clubhouse.
Yeah.
I know how much this matters to Gary.
And it would matter to me, too. Yeah. I mean, that's where I can relate to it.
That's why you fucked up.
Well, listen, I don't know, Howard. Maybe I would. But the one thing, like, what I would say in my head was, just don't look like a chick.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, just I would throw it as hard as I could, and if it went wild, I would go, look, a lot of Major League pitchers throw wild, too.
Absolutely.
But just don't look like a broad. I don't know. You know, it's a lot of pressure.
Artie, be honest. You wouldn't have thrown a ball like that.
No, of course he would. It's physically impossible.
Here's that little hop.
You couldn't look like that.
I don't think so.
Here's the Gary hop.
Well, that's superstition. That's a lot of players do that. Managers do that.
He should have stepped all over that line.
Yeah, well, I don't know why you cared about superstition.
And you know, I just want to point out one thing. Not that it matters much, but I didn't hire a sports psychiatrist. The guy, Fred, the guy emailed Fred and
whatever.
Then I called, but I didn't hire him. I didn't pay him.
You met with him though?
No. He gave me his phone number, and I talked to him on the way home one day.
Yeah.
He
was a big help.
How are you a Little League coach? Do you teach the kids how to throw?
Oh, my God. How can he go back?
Well, Little League chicks play.
Well, no, by the time I get them, they know how to throw, so I'm not teaching them how to throw. I'm teaching them where to throw. Listen, I pitch batting practice. I'm telling you, I can do better than that.
Right.
Batting practice.
You know what's the greatest
Batting practice for who?
For the guys in the dugout?
What is that, Ralph?
Gary has like a jersey, like a baseball jersey on too.
Yeah,
no, it's a T-shirt, Ralph.
They gave him a Met shirt that said Baba Boo. Why number 9, by the way?
You know, I don't know. The guy handed it to me. I have no idea what the number meant.
That really was Bruce Beauclair's number. One quick Sebastian Bach story, because it was the funniest thing ever.
He's out of control.
He's out of control. But
he didn't tie his dick in a knot.
Okay.
No, but sort of.
Listen to this. Listen to this. Everybody who's half a celebrity at one point who's down on the field, they asked to take a picture with all the autistic kids. There were like 10-year-old autistic kids
and probably like 10 autistic kids.
10-year-old autistic kids, okay? Right. They're right in front of us. They hear everything you say. And even I'm an obnoxious prick. I'm watching what I say. Sebastian Bach comes over to get in the picture. He wraps his arms around like me and Joe, like we're at a fucking Coke party or something. And he goes, dude, what's up? I got the best fucking weed in New York, man. Let's go fucking get stoned after this shit. This shit is like turpentine that I got. And he goes, Gary, thanks for talking about my cock. Gary always talks about my fucking cock on the show, man. And the autistic kids are like jumping up and down.
He said cock a good half a dozen times.
They're totally oblivious that there are kids around.
Yeah, like even my son.
Hey, man, what's the big deal? They got cocks, too.
Yeah, who cares? And then he says,
who cares? They don't know what's going on.
He goes, dude,
Yucko the Clown, hi, good morning. We'll take a couple of phone calls, then I'll take a break. And as I said, Sarah Silverman's going to stop by. Penthouse Pet Heidi Brown. We have
Good morning, Howard.
Hey, Yucko.
Hey, you're a comic book fan, right?
Yeah.
Okay, you ever see Doctor Strange?
Yes.
Comics?
Sure.
All right. Do you see that fucking necklace Gary was wearing on Geraldo the other night? Didn't that look like the Eye of Agamotto that Doctor Strange wears?
Yeah, but in reality, it's even more bizarre. It's
the disc that you put into a 45 record to play.
Right. But what has he got all over it?
Did you know that, Yucko? Yeah, that's what it is. It's the disc, and then it's like,
but it's encrusted in something. He had it...
That's just crust.
No, it's not encrusted in anything. It's just a piece of metal. By the way, Yucko can't even afford to watch Geraldo, much less be on it.
I couldn't even afford the water book.
What did he say?
He's mocking Gary's speech.
Oh. Well, I'll tell you...
Who wears that around their neck? Really?
Well, you never know when you're going to need that little disc.
This from a guy in a clown outfit. Dirty clown outfit.
Well, Robin makes a good point. Let's say you're going down the street and you find the 45 and you want to play it. You could just rip your necklace off and... I don't know. Gary actually...
monkey dick through that fucking hole in the disc.
Gary thinks he's sort of involved with the music industry in a weird way. I know he's very into music, and I think he fancies himself part of the music community.
Well, I think
I'm as much part of the music industry as he is then.
He's right. I like music. I don't know that I'm part of the music. I mean, listen, I've been involved in music for years by booking artists on the show, but I loved music before I got here, so I like music.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's what he's trying to say, is that music is one of my loves.
I love music, both.
Howard, you wear necklaces. Nobody knows.
I wear a necklace, but I don't wear a 45 like a rubber.
So what does what you wear mean?
Well, this is a necklace that Beth gave me. It's got her initial B, and it's got my initial H.
Hey, that's different.
It's a love necklace.
So there's other necklaces I've seen you wear, like dog tags and stuff.
Well, I'm a military guy when I was in Vietnam. Why would I wear my dog tags?
I'm saying, that means something to you.
I love the military, and I love that they kill the enemy.
I think that Gary's little disc was on too short a chain, because it almost looked like he was being choked,
like a dog collar. But Robin,
by his 45
I wanted
disc.
Geraldo to see my disc. If it's low, no one will see it.
That's true. I didn't think of that.
And a 45 player is so beautiful.
He should wear an Ace of Spades around his neck for solitaire. Look, Geraldo, I like playing solitaire all the time.
Hey, Howard, let me ask you a question. Why am I, like, listen, the necklace doesn't mean so much to me, but, like, why is my necklace any less meaningful than your tattoos? Like, what are your tattoos?
I don't know.
No, you have tattoos, they mean something
Well,
to you.
this is a B for Beth. This one is the Om symbol.
What's the Om symbol?
I'm a meditator. I'm a relaxed
Right, so that
person.
means something to you.
Right.
What does the 45 disc mean
What's
to
the 45 mean to you?
I like music.
He's a fucking retard.
Well, what if Gary runs into a 45 that he needs to play?
Yeah, in an emergency.
In an emergency. Oh, look at this. Yummy, yummy, yummy. I got love in my tummy. I'll put it on the 45 play. Do you know how many pieces of vinyl I have? He told me the other day he has like 1,300 pieces of vinyl.
Yes.
I'm like, what, did you count them? And why do you have vinyl? Well, because sometimes we take these records and like to play them. I go,
there
don't you?
are some things that have not made it to disc.
Yeah, like, what song is so important that hasn't made it to CD that he has to play on his record player? It's amazing to me. I am fascinated by that.
It is. It's great.
When Gary said to me, you know, some of these records haven't made it to CD.
Believe it or not.
And I'm like, well, you mean you have to hear them that badly that you're going to go through all of these machinations to get to this song?
You know what the funny thing is? It's not a big machination. You pull it out, you put it on the turntable, and there it is. I mean, it's not like...
Like, what's this? Can you name one of the songs that you can't get on CD? I
actually could name one, but then you'll just make fun of the
Please
song.
do.
There was a song that I liked from the 80s. It was by a band called David and David, and it's called Welcome to the Boomtown. It's just a song that, I mean...
you love it so much.
I don't even know that I go out and buy it. I just happened to see it, and I was like, oh, yeah, I remember that song. It may be available on CD. I don't know that I can.
I love David and David.
David and David. Oh, that's a good one.
Let me hear this. Fred, do you have this song, David?
You know, we do.
Let's hear
What's the name of it?
Welcome to
the Boomtown.
I gotta hear
Sirius has it.
Here it is. This is so good. I got to put it on the record player. I would throw out all these records, but I need my David and David. So Fred has it. Gary could just put it on a CD.
Right, absolutely.
Easy, Gary. He's getting excited. I thought he was going to say like Camptown Races from the 1880s.
I'm a big Stephen Foster fan.
Stephen Foster wrote Camptown Race, swing your soul.
Swanee River. How about
Swanee, I got Swanee River by the great Al Jolson. Swanee.
That was Mammy, which was recorded in 1922 on Decca Records and Tapes.
No problem.
Been put on disc.
Mary, I have my 45 insert. No problem. We can listen to some Al Jolson. Mammy, I walk a million miles for one of your smiles.
The sun shines east, the sun shines west. I know which one is the best.
Don't move, Lucas. The record will skip.
He should just stick his tooth down on the record and play it. Hey, Gary looks like the Flintstones record player.
Gary, look, the David and David song is available on iTunes. Did you even look?
I know. It happened to be up there. I like to have it. I don't think it's. I think you'll find that there are a lot of people in the audience that don't think it's as weird as you think it is.
How many pieces of vinyl do you have again?
Probably around 2,000 or 3,000. I don't know what Yucko's laughing at. He owns nothing.
What's your favorite?
He's got a necklace around his neck. It's called a noose. He's fucking hang himself after his wife left him.
That's pretty funny, actually, Gary.
That's good.
What's your favorite thing to play? I mean, like, what you go?
I actually don't play them that much. Lucas plays them. He pulled out a Clash record. I told Howard it's up in my attic. Lucas has a drum set up there, and sometimes he just pulls out records and plays them. He thinks they're interesting.
Right.
I don't know what. Yucca's another one who's got nothing going on in his life.
Yeah. Oh, what do you do for a living?
Hey, Yucco, why don't you tell us where your next gig is? Here's a chance to plug. Where's the phenomenal room you're playing?
Oh, what do you do for a living?
No, not what do you do for a living. What are you producing these days, Yucco? Tell us.
That's your only argument.
Well, it's a pretty good one. It's a pretty good one because I don't like to take shit from people who don't do anything. So tell me what you do. Plug your gig. What firehouse will you be working in Mobile, Alabama?
Somebody woke up on the wrong side of the fucking cage.
Again, Howard, nobody goes to see him anymore. He can't even get on. You're off of Killers of Comedy. If you get thrown off that tour, it's like getting thrown out of the shittiest band in the world.
Isn't Beetlejuice on that tour?
Oh, dear.
Wow.
I know, you make noises, but you're a comedian, so respond. Again, with those fucking unbelievable comebacks you're known for.
Well, you said you could play your records with your tooth.
That was 20 jokes ago.
That's gold. And like I have to make
you wouldn't know gold if it fell on your head, asshole.
Well, you didn't like Gary's necklace, Yucko?
Fuck no.
You know what, Howard?
One of his fucking teeth for a filling.
This is so sad. He is trying so hard to crawl out of the hole I put him in, and he just... when you kick my ass, dude, I will be the first to admit it.
You
but
really
you just
should.
haven't done it yet.
That it would be funny if Gary actually learned how to play records with his teeth.
Mama boy, y'all.
Well, I don't know. I don't understand why Gary still has those 45s. And he says it's so he can play David and David.
But David and David, as we see.
I bought a jukebox. Do you think that's stupid, too?
I do.
My jukebox is worth more than your fucking trailer, douchebag.
Little douchebag.
Again, where's the comeback from this incredible insult comedian?
Come on. I said you wear a fucking Dr. Strange necklace, and you look like the record player from the Flintstones. I think I'm 2-0 on your fucking monkey ass.
Let the audience vote on that. First of all, you referenced some weird thing at the beginning that I think most of the audience isn't aware of.
Dr. Strange, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think most of the audience knows that, so try to know your audience. And I think that you have to, listen, I'm not a comedian, yet I made you look like a fool, so fuck off.
So do you have to put a quarter?
It's getting uglier than Gary's fucking face, so I'm going to play.
Stop calling me and trying to make up, douchebag. I'm not returning your call. Don't text me anymore, and don't call me to try to make up.
Text you. Listen, I text you before you went on Geraldo because I wanted you to plug my iPhone app.
Yeah, but that's his way, Howard. This is what he goes. I'm going to Geraldo. He goes, hey, plug my iPhone app on Geraldo tonight. Ha, ha, ha. Like, that's supposed to soften it up. And then he called me on Monday. I'm not calling you back. Will can handle you perfectly fine for the appearance that you may or may not have again.
Why don't you handle my cock, you fucking asshole?
I would. Your wife isn't.
That's some good comebacks on both guys. Really, very good repartee.
Even in the ballpark with him shows how low he is on the comedy scale. I'm not a funny guy.
Right. I mean, even when you came back with, hey, yeah, I might as well handle your cock, your wife on. That's pretty good. It's pretty quick.
Eye for an eye and tooth for a tooth, boy. Woo!
All right. Thanks, Yucko.
All right, later, Howard.
Well, on a high note, buddy.
Going out on some big material there.
And that joke just slayed the whole room. See ya.
Who won that round, Rob? Yucko,
you know what? It was pretty even.
Yeah, Yucko came back a little bit.
But I think that Gary got in his cuts.
Yep.
And maybe that last joke he should have left before he said that one.
Right.
It took him down.
Took him down a few notches. Wow. Yucko, that is a funny necklace Gary has. Notice he's not wearing it anymore.
Well, I think that's a dress necklace.
Yeah, that's when he gets dressed up.
Like, he doesn't wear that with a T-shirt.
Right. Do you only wear that with your dress outfits?
So far. I've only worn it a handful of times. I'm still trying it out.
Yeah, it's the thing you put inside the 45 in order so it can go around. The adapter, that's what it's called.
The spindle. I like to call it the
Spindle.
I'm wearing a spindle tonight with my suit.
I got on my spindle necklace.
Tomorrow night, I'm wearing a tire jack. Why are you wearing a tire jack? I like it. You tattoos mean nothing. I can wear a tire jack.
This is a lug nut.
A lug nut. Tomorrow night.
Home is so cool.
Tomorrow night. I didn't say it was cool.
Cool. I didn't say mine was cool.
No, yours is definitely not cool. I don't know. My own symbol looks a lot cooler than your 45 spindle.
Yeah, it's closer to cool, even if it's not cool.
I don't think anybody's hitting any home runs here.
Why cut out the middleman? Wear a saxophone around you.
Why not wear the 45?
The actual 45.
You love music.
Actually, the spindle isn't that much smaller than an actual 45. It's a big necklace he's got. It's very.
You're being retarded.
It's very Al Sharpton-ish. The big gold medallion with the Martin Luther King thing on it. You know Martin Luther King would have hated Al Sharpton.
And never gave anybody a Martin Luther King medal.
It's so funny that Al Sharpton walks around with a big, giant Martin Luther King medal. And, like, Martin Luther King would have been like, you motherfucker, you get money. And
Get away from me.
I mean, Martin Luther King was such the man Al Sharpton isn't. You know. But it was kind of startling for me, too, to see Gary wearing a 45 spindle.
Yeah.
It was kind of like the clock that Flavor Flav wears.
It was so big, Howard. That's what and it was very close to his neck.
Yeah.
He looked like he was being choked by his spindle.
It's almost the size of a clock.
Robin's got a Japanese symbol on her tit the size of her head, and my spindle's
stop
big.
it. My symbol is not that large.
It's larger than my spindle.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
It is not. Bring your spindle in here.
He should wear like a giant toothbrush around his neck. Geraldo would be like, what's that around your neck, Gary? Oh, just because I feel like brushing my giant teeth.
Yeah, he has a utility necklace.
Well, at least it's good for
something.
Right. Or a big tube of toothpaste on a rope.
And his water pick, all those things he keeps.
Like Flavor Flav. But if Flavor Flav's into time, Gary's into water picks.
Hey, while we're on the Flavor Flav subject, I have something for you, Howard.
Don't deflect. I'm in the middle of a roll.
I'm not. It just actually happens it's good timing.
All right.
Go to Gary page 1.
He always does.
It's just, I realize.
Don't you think it's funny? I was drawing a picture of you with a big giant rope and like a big dental floss ski cap and a toothbrush around your neck. You don't think that was funny? All right, what do you got?
If you go to Gary page 2, Flavor Flav, you know this whole auto-tune thing you were talking about this morning?
Yes.
He put out like a ballad, like a singing ballad.
Right. And do you think it's using auto-tune?
I don't think it. I know it.
Where is it?
Gary page 1 in red.
Oh, you said 2.
I know. I've got an asshole behind me.
Oh, there's Sal dressed up as Gary, and he's got a big giant record around his neck. Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, Sal's a star on the radio.
It'd be funny if Gary wore like one of those rinse and spit bowls that you get at the dentist, like around his neck.
Oh, no.
All right, let's see. Gary, page 1 now, he's saying. He wants me to play Flavor Flav.